That's why he didn't hear my comment. He's on emergency mode.
Yeah, he just ran. Yeah, he randomly just dropped out. I was like, all
right. Well, I've got everyone else in. Does anybody else have any pre-game stuff they wanted to get done, or should I just go into it?
All I'm gonna say is I apologize if I keep trying to use Hollow Knight Tactics, because that was free on the PS4 at some point. It was one of the monthly things they do for PS Now. And I tried it out, and I have played almost 24 hours worth of it, and I'm still not done. So,
hey, try what you will. I try to be flexible.
Oh no! It's just more of like, if I get absorbed in something or I try something silly, that's why.
Oh, I encourage trying something silly. That's always the best part.
Can I eat the ghost for health?
You can try. You don't have a class feature for that, so that's going to be interesting figuring out how you do that, but you can try. Alright, well, the initiatives are in, looks like. So, top of the round be the Kyoki.
Still waiting for Roll20 to load up.
Okay.
Loading special effects engine.
We can wait a moment.
Let's see. So hopefully my sheet, I can see my sheet at least.
For the record, you guys currently are, for this week, are at 3 hero points.
Hey.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
I am at 2.
Ooh. Quite low. But oh well.
Yeah, we didn't roll very great this week.
Okay.
So if either of the girls show up, those numbers change, obviously.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. 27 hit points. Awesome. Okay. This is totally it.
Yep, you're bloodied. Everybody's bloodied. Except Gant. Gant is very bloodied.
Gant is looking like he about to keel over. My star's above. I swear I'm gonna faint.
I'm expecting a rest after this.
Someone fetch me a fainting catch out.
How many dueling points can I spend in one turn?
It says on your character sheet, but I think 1.
Okay.
Or I think it's 1 per attack. As I know you can't spam them all on 1 attack.
Oh, yeah. Alright, then...
But I can't remember if it's 1 per attack or 1 per turn.
Okay. Remove this image of the zoom out of the map. That has me at 100% and I can't see shit.
So I need a shift ping.
There we go. Got it. Okay. Is the guy in the middle?
The guy is in the middle of all 3 of you, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Just because he doesn't have
awesome.
legs doesn't mean he doesn't count as an individual.
Okay. I am going to
I'm gonna one-hit kill the ghost and then claim I'm not broken.
If I one-hit kill the ghost with 1d6 plus 5, then this ghost has bigger problems than me.
If you honestly, from what I saw on your sheet, if you do it right and get the right stunt points in addition, you can.
Yeah, I'll say if I basically go like full-on one-strike murder.
You're one stab man?
Gotta go fast.
Okay, let's see.
What was that, Mickey?
Serious.
Cool. In which case, I'm going to use my duelist point to use Twin Strike.
So 2 attacks, I believe.
Yes, and on my second attack, I'm going to use another. I'm going to use another duelist point to initiate Black Mark.
Did you confirm whether it's per attack?
Let's see. A dueling point. The amount of dueling point increases. Let's see. You learn a duelist maneuver, dueling points. You have 2 dueling points. A dueling point is expended when you use it. Gee, thanks. The amount of dueling points increases as you gain levels. Some of the duelist maneuvers require your target to make a saving throw to resist the duelist maneuvers. Saving throw. Duelist maneuvers. Many maneuvers enhance the attack in some way. Each time you learn a new, you can use only 1 maneuver per attack.
Okay, there you go. That's what I was thinking of.
Okay. Does this count since I use Twin Strike? Does that count?
Twin Strike would be for the attack, yeah, and that gives you the ability to attack twice. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Twin Strike. First strike is just going to be regular. Second one is going to be Black Mark.
Okay. Which I believe gives you extra damage.
Black Mark allows. Black Mark basically means that for the rest of until he dies.
Greg, your fan.
Oh, sorry.
Until he dies, he takes an extra +2 damage from any weapon attack.
It's untyped damage.
Nope. It's just +2. If someone hits him with a weapon, he takes +2 damage.
Okay, so it doesn't say like necrotic damage or slashing damage, just 2 damage.
Let's see. Black Mark. If your weapon attack hits, all additional weapon attacks made against a creature that this attack hits get a +2 bonus to their damage rolls.
Okay.
So by the sound of it, it's just like whatever type of damage
Yeah.
that the weapon deals.
Yeah.
So.
Hit him with anything, he gets +2 damage.
Well, a weapon at least.
And that, for the record, that's your That's your attacks, not other people's.
Okay, I thought that must say. Okay, it was very vague, so I thought it was just for everyone.
No,
Okay.
that's just you.
At that point,
Okay.
you would be outbarding the bard.
Yeah.
Bards. And it's like, wait a minute, what? We can't do that.
That's
Yeah,
a nice
sounds-
way to start the day.
Because that sounds very much like bardic inspiration in Pathfinder. It was like,
And
yeah,
we're back.
Welcome back.
yes, hello.
Roll some initiative.
That word a lot. I know I'm your wife.
Yeah, we're back. We're gaming.
You're back. You're gaming.
We are gaming. You said you were at gaming tonight, right?
What?
That's not what she
You
told
did.
me.
When did I say this?
Hold on, I will pull it up in Skype.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
But yes, roll your initiative.
What's this
7.
D20?
I know. I was rolling initiative.
You don't roll a D20 for initiative. Remember, we don't use
Oh,
D20s in this
right.
one.
These are to roll 3d20.
There you go.
Okay, so upside. Let's see. That's right. I forgot.
And someone can roll Sierra's initiative for her.
Until I hear a change from her, she told me explicitly she was not playing tonight.
Her exact words to me were. Hold on. Where's the conversation? Matt and
Her
Sierra.
exact words were wait.
About puppy policy.
So how's
I
Kit?
even got off from the night shift so that I'll be there for you for gaming.
Yeah.
Well, she, without phrasing, she.
That just means she's in the building.
I can't game right now.
Okay, she'll be in after she's done cooking.
I'll believe it when I see it. All right.
Woohoo! Doubles. Please.
No. No.
Yep, you got one whole stunt point.
Woohoo!
Lethal blows.
And let's see, you have a magic sword. And you spent points to get a second attack, so.
You can move yourself or the target of your attack 5 feet in any direction. You may miss a weapon. I'm going to stick with Stay Aware.
Okay.
Um,
Stay aware, that's a. Okay.
And so that's that for Shinso. And then I'm gonna do it again, which all right. Let's see. So it's 10 damage, and then let's see if I can do it again.
I said you should just be able to hit up.
Hmm?
Just hit up and then enter.
Yeah. And so this one.
Okay, 23 also hits. Okay.
Then I will use my bonus action to. I'm trying to remember. I can disengage, correct?
I don't know what your sheet can do.
Let's see, dodge or. Yeah, I'm gonna take dodge.
Which puts me at disadvantage and you get +2 to AC. Okay. Okay, that brings us to the spirit's turn. Target rich environment.
It could be worse.
3.
It could be a Kage.
Retaliating on Brian, which means it's probably gonna whiff.
Be surprised.
I gotta hit 26. I gotta hit 22 AC on. Yeah, shorter. I gotta roll almost max. Because 5th edition. Yeah, that is a miss. Kicks us over
Yeah,
to
that
Gans.
27 damage would have. Yeah, that 27 damage would have killed me.
Don't worry, he can't hit you. Almost guaranteed.
Okay. Can't see, but that doesn't matter. Oop. Hello?
Still here?
Okay. My turn?
Yes.
Ok. Un momento, por piacere. Does casting a spell in melee provoke opportunity?
No, that's
But-
Pathfinder.
Yeah, and that's also if they only have a feat, right? In this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unless
they
you
have
have to
to-
get a Mage
Yeah,
Slayer.
they have to have the Mage Slayer feat for that.
Mhm.
Now, if it's a ranged spell, you are at disadvantage to hit with it if it has an attack roll.
Oh no, it is nothing to do with.
I imagine it's Cure.
Yeah, it's cure wounds on myself because, holy crap!
Okay.
So
Unless it has
I
Mage
can't
Slayer, you're fine.
I can't actually see what's going on. For some reason, it's doing that thing where my pog is not. I can't click on my pog, and it's all just a black screen, and I can see my pog and Sarah's pog.
You could jostle the Pog.
That's it. I'm working on it. Did that do anything?
No, still not moving.
Just make sure you're on the right part of the map.
Yep, that's the part of the map I'm on.
Okay. Well, I will do a redrop then. See, 15.17.
Can't open these.
Okay, I will.
Ah, there we go. Much better.
There we go.
Do that. R// because I can't find a D8 on me, but I will cast Cure Wound at 2nd level.
Okay.
Is it? I keep forgetting. Is it? Okay, no, it's slash. I'm on. Oh, 2. 5 for charisma. I will heal 13.
There you go. And mark off 3 mana.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And that will become.
You got a bonus action still?
Yep, bonus action. I will use Bardic Inspiration. I will inspire. Farron. But basically trying to distract the ghost with my very flashy magic.
Okay. Brings us over to Fargo.
Alrighty. I would like to use my cunning action. The cunning action, is that the thing? Hold on.
Oh, there's nothing. Okay.
Yes, I would like to use my cunning action to disengage.
Okay.
But that 10 feet. I still have line of sight on it. Yes, that's the bad guy.
He will have partial cover, but yes, you have line of sight.
Alrighty. And I'm going to hit him with the heavy repeating crossbow.
As I'm peeking around the door, I'm going to give him half cover, but, you know. What?
Cover? No.
Do I have a damage mod? There it is. Sneak. I have sneak attack, yes?
He is surrounded on all sides, so yes, you would have sneak attack.
Greg, did you increase the health on your pog? Because I'm not seeing it.
He did not. Okay.
Yeah. I'm bouncing around the kitchen right now.
Ooh, that was bad.
It's not a critical failure, but it is a miss.
Hey, but I generated stunt points.
Stunt points only work if you hit.
Oh.
So you line up your leg, you cock the lever and release. Arrow goes flying right through him because it's ghosty and sticks in the wall.
Sorry, guys. My bad.
Let's say that's your action and your bonus action. So
That was my action and my cunning action.
your cunning
Okay.
action is your bonus action. Cunning action is a class feature that allows you to use your bonus action to, in this case, disengage.
Oh, the way I read it was it's an additional action, an additional bonus action.
No,
No.
that'd be nice, but it's not.
Okay.
That would actually be kind of cool.
Yeah, but I have a feeling if you suggested that to wizards, they'd have a stroke about giving out a second bonus action.
Yeah, but the way it's written, it says you can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat. Like,
Right, not
We
everyone has
already-
bonus
That's
we
action.
it,
already can take a bonus action on each of our turns in combat, yes? Like,
No, the way that it is written that way because not every class has a use for a bonus action, so a lot of people waste their bonus actions because they can't do anything with it.
oh, fair enough.
Like, fighters only can use their bonus action to either heal themselves or dual wield. Most casters only can use their bonus action for a select group of spells. Alright, so, Farron.
Okay.
I think the only bonus action the Barbarian has is Raging.
Okay. I will move over here. And
Are you intentionally straddling hexes?
yes, because my intention is to interpose myself between the ghosts. I know it's intangible, but still. Name Gant, because I am going to use my med kit on him since he was really hurt. Okay. He restores an additional 12. My intent is to at least be cover for him.
Okay.
Okay. I can't use my
Gant.
bonus. What was that?
Gant will thank you, but you'll also see a little bit of like, I don't thank you, but kindly focus on the ghost first.
Alright, Gant, you've recovered 12.
This
Thank you.
Anybody refooting? And did you have your bonus action for anything?
That's it. I was checking real quick on top of my head. I didn't see a good use that I could have for it, especially if I'm wanting to act as cover.
Okay.
So that'll be it for me.
All right. Anybody who wishes to refoot, do so now.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
gonna
a 9.
try.
I could roll higher than that.
Oh well, 16. Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
You always say that.
Well, you know what?
You did
I
generate three.
did
You got
generate
three
stunt
stunt
points.
Yeah, you got 3 stunt points, so you can use an initiative stunt. So that was not entirely wasted.
I roll better than a nope.
I actually go down on the counter.
Okay.
16. However, I did get
cool.
a.
I'll use stand-in for Gant.
Which does?
For the moment you're in a position to automatically take a hit for a buddy.
Cool. You will automatically take 1 hit for him, assuming I swing at him. Alright, assuming everyone is done refooting, the top of the round is Kyoki.
That is hilarious. I did not move at all.
1 moment. I want to use a start point.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't
Well,
get
while he's
flat.
doing that, Brian, you can figure out what stunt you want to use, because you generated 4.
No, well, that was my advantage. So, going with 26. I'm about to say, I get advantage so long as I'm within 5 feet of an ally.
Oh, okay, well then. Yeah, you definitely hit. You beat him by more than 10, too, for the record.
Okay. Yay.
Because 5th edition.
Of course I can't. Never mind. I can't really look at the stunt points right now, apparently.
Oh, you tried.
I can't
Shuffle
click
right here. I say shuffle right here. Dodge.
I mean, I can click show if it'll help him, but...
Wow! Why did stunt points just open?
Because Greg couldn't open it himself, so I hit show players for him.
Oh, thank you.
That was not your system breaking for once.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. And dodge.
Okay. Target rich environment. Technically has 3 targets. One is David, so he's coming for you.
Nice.
He's going to come for you anyway, but you know.
Yep.
And he's not at disadvantage to hit you, so I can just roll normal. Okay. Generated 4 stunt points, and 22, I believe, hits you.
Christ.
Yes.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
He's going to use Dual Strike to go after a second one. It's going to be bad for David.
So yeah, if it's Gant.
Nah.
2 is Gant.
I take the hits.
Okay, so that
No,
is
don't
44.
you dare! Don't you do... Doggone it!
That is 44 damage, and your health is... And you need to make me 2 Constitution saves.
Are you... Like, David, let me take the second hit, please. Because I have because I'll spend a stunt point for evasive action.
Well, yeah, but I used a stunt.
As he spent his initiative stunt point to take the hit for you.
Right. Never mind. Ah, God.
Okay, your max hit points is reduced by 22 for the duration.
Stop it, mouse. There we go. Okay.
So, you know, obviously make a note of what your original max was, just in case. Okay, that is the Wraith's turn. Fargo!
Alrighty.
Little harder to hit him now because, you know, where David's standing, but
What was
you
that?
still have LOS.
What was the damage from the...
It was 22 and 22.
22.
So a total of 44.
Okay.
Are you still up?
No.
Did the first hit drop you or the second?
The second.
Okay, so you have not taken a failed save.
That would have been very bad. Okay, so Farron just dropped.
Farron has dropped. Yes.
Yeah, I saw a hit going for Gant. I took it, and then I didn't get back up.
Oh, you already put the KO on him. Okay. I just can't see it under all the on the thingy.
I was about to say, I don't think that Fargo actually has any healing spells. He doesn't.
Yeah, a lot of you
could
do
have had
not
healing
take
spells.
healing. I was surprised. You
He
rely on
does
the person
every-
who never
he
shows
does
up to
ev-
heal.
He does everything else. Except healing.
Am I literally one of the few healing casters?
I can heal.
That's a David can heal via first aid kits, which is equivalent to a low-level healer.
Well, I can also heal via. I think I actually.
That's right. He also has Paladin, so he's
Yeah.
a secondary healer. You and Sarah are the primary healers. Ash, as an artificer, does have access to healing, but again, he's a secondary healer.
And I could learn a healing spell or two if I
Because I have
felt like.
cure wounds right now.
And so you guys have healing.
Well,
I have. Okay. I'm gonna see him go down and be like, "Die, you monster!" It would be "Die, you monster!"
It just
There we go.
shifts and floats and makes skull beard faces at you as it waits its turn as a ghost. 14 does hit. And obviously you still have sneak attack.
Okay, so 8,
8
Or,
plus
sorry.
4, so it's 12.
12 damage.
Because it is not a magic weapon, he does take less, but he still does take damage. As the arrow does... It hits and slows down as it passes through him, but still goes out the other side and tinks on the floor. But it did appear to actually, the way it reacted to the impact, it did take damage. Alright, you still have a bonus.
Trying to see if I've got anything fun that is a good bonus action. Outside of... Oh! You know what? I'm going to go up here and take the hide action.
Alright, make a stealth check.
Rolling out of line of sight. Sneaky, sneaky, sneak.
You have one stunt point, and you don't feel super confident in your ability to hide, considering it's pretty obvious where you went, but you do feel you have broken line of sight.
Yeah. And let me see. House rules, stunt point.
While you're figuring that out,
One stunt point that is combat stunts. Is it combat stunts at this point?
you didn't make a combat action with that, so I'd probably put it under exploration stunts or role play stunts. And so you don't have to use a stun point here.
Okay, I'm gonna use the Bon Mot and hold on, I've gotta get into Fargo. Fargo's gonna roll back, and as he rolls back, he's gonna go, "You can't even see me."
Alright, Gant.
Although I don't really see any bonus to that, but
Yeah, it's a situational bonus.
okay.
Okay.
Wait, what kind of damage was that?
Life drain is necrotic.
Oh. I take half.
Okay, so
I didn't realize it was necrotic.
So gain back 22 since he did 22 twice, I guess.
I still would be,
You still be down.
well, hold on. Really, it would be, because I remember what my HP was, it would be 11 and 11 at that point.
Yeah. That's why I said 22, because he did 44.
Then I would have been at my original number of 7.
Okay. Right, Gant,
Okay, so
what are you
I
doing?
am not down.
Are you hand
Yeah,
frying?
I'm figuring things out.
Make them?
No, this is the chicken breast.
Oh.
Don't worry, it's safety. Yep, damn it. Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mighty Blow
Okay.
and Defensive Stance. I rolled.
As I recall, your sword is magical.
I believe it is. Yeah, it is magical.
Yeah.
Just remembered that. And I will also spend. Well, actually, no, won't. Because we're just going to go ham on this person.
Did you actually connect?
Hopefully. I rolled a 10, and so that's going to be 18.
18 does hit, yes.
Wait, sorry. No, 16.
16 still hits.
Okay, cool.
And you are flanking with Ryan, so you have advantage.
Oh. Not better, but still doubles.
Okay.
But anyways, so that's going to be 2d6 for Mighty Blow. Well, 5. 12 oh wait. Oh no, that was right. That's so. What else do we think? So yeah, 12 damage. So 12 stabbing and 3 lightning damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action to 2-weapon fighting.
Okay.
Actually, wait. I forgot. I do like. What was that? What was that ability? Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so I can do that. Right, okay, cool. That's going to be 16 again.
Okay. 16 normal this time?
Yeah, well, 16 to hit. I mean,
Yeah,
sorry.
16 still hits.
Yep, 16.
Even with the partial cover provided by David trying to block for it.
Aha.
And with that, I will switch it up to. I got another few stunt points, so I will do. Lethal Blow. And. Stay aware, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'll just do lethal.
Roll that damage.
Peering dagger. Yeah. That's 9 damage, 9 piercing.
And the dagger is not magical.
No.
Alright. That brings us to Farron.
Okay. Okay, I will unleash a pained flurry of kicks. You done beat down the wrong person. Okay.
The spirit hisses at you.
First strike.
11 misses.
Okay, that had some glowiness on the foot, but as you mentioned, it misses.
Technically, with you kind of standing in the same square as Greg, however, you do have advantage on these.
Okay.
Because you're technically flanking with Brian.
Okay, I will roll that again then, because you are right.
Still misses.
Still an 11. Okay, well, screw that. Okay. Continue on with the flurry of kicks.
Okay, 15 does hit.
Okay. That is 2 bludgeoning and 11 radiant, as you can see.
And as I recall, you're not invested enough in monk for your fists to be magical.
No. So the bludgeoning is half, but the radiant,
Yeah.
of course, acts like whatever.
As you bring your attack around, clocking it in the jaw, the might of the divine channeled through your attack. How do you want to do these? Dirty dooders.
I'm going to Chun-Li rapid kick it into non-existence.
Okay, come around with your foot, going into a spinning bird kick as you Beyblade it to death, sending its form flying across the room and slapping into the wall as the ectoplasmic form disperses in a with the impact, its robes falling to the ground. It dared.
So I guess there were actually ghosts?
It appears to be that, yeah. Ugh.
We are out of initiative now, yes?
You are officially out of combat, yes.
I think I'm just going to rest here a moment.
Fargo's going to fold his crossbow shut and push the leg back down and lay the blanket back over it.
Well, that was terrifyingly frightening.
Can't say I've ever seen skeletons come to life before. I thought this was where all the
Really?
good loot was.
Really, you've never had a dead crowd come to life in front of your act?
Yeah. Either there's a extra room here that we're not seeing, or he was lying trying to get us killed.
Reminder, you did see a glow coming from over here. That was kind of like a doorway silhouette. That's where the spirit came from.
Remind me, Gats, to take Tim. Was it Tim? It was not Tim. It was something else. Hold on. It's in my notes. Remind me to take him off our Christmas card list.
Good, Did someone, check, where this thing came from?
I will roll. If you'll scoot out of the way, please. I roll past. I would like to look at the door.
This would be an investigation check to locate a secret door. Or I guess in this case, locate the mechanism for the door, since you guys saw the door, what was probably the door.
Yeah, since we know that there's a door most likely here. Fargo, not so investigative.
Okay, that's a 14.
That was actually decent.
You feel around for a bit and eventually come across a loose stone that, upon triggering, assuming you trigger it, will cause the secret door to open towards you, revealing a clutter of broken glass and earthenware piled on the floor beyond. 3 small copper pots lie amid the debris.
Do you guys mind if we just take a little breather here, like a nice little short rest, as they called it?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. You guys can take taking a short rest in these conditions will take you an hour.
Now we pretty much have this place. If this is where they stash everything, then this is a good enough place to be. If there's anyone else here, they would come down. Though I do recall that there's a homeless survivor that's still with us.
Assuming that the swordsman cleared the upstairs. Looking at Kyoki.
If by that you mean if everything's dead, then yes.
Farron,
I can't take all the credit. Ash did a lot of the work himself as well.
Farron, while miraculously a little better himself, will be patching himself up a bit over the short rest.
No.
I believe somebody has stuff that can help with the short rest.
Yes, I do. That's what I'm doing to myself.
Check 1, 2. Hello.
Welcome back, Greg.
Yep. Sorry about that. Who killed the ghost?
David killed the ghost.
And,
Hey.
And Fargo opened the secret door the ghost came through, but does not appear to have actually entered the room. And the party has decided to take a short rest.
Yep.
Because
Good.
Daddy needs his bardic inspiration back.
So you have you can get anything that recovers on a short rest. You get back. You have 2 bards if they wish to do their Song of Rest thing, and I believe David has something that affects short rests as well.
Yeah, I do. You'll see him essentially be treating himself, even though he got a little bit better over the last few seconds anyway.
That's it.
Come thou font of inspiration.
Who's the most hurt of the group right now?
Looking at the hit point ratios, I believe Kyoki is the lowest.
Kyoki, do you want a hand over there?
That'd be wonderful.
Greg, are you contributing to the Song of Rest as well?
Yes, I will be. As I tried pressing it, but it didn't let me.
Alright, so everyone gets 2d6 in addition to whatever hit dice they spend.
Okay.
D8 actually.
Oh, you're a d8? Okay.
Do those
Yeah,
count
I'm a
as spent hit dice?
They do not count as spent hit dice. Those are separate.
Okay. In that case, Kyoki.
How was yours at 8?
Since
Because he invested more into Bard than you did?
Are we at 9th level?
No, he's
I
8th level.
only took
The bardiest of bards.
Yeah, I only took 3 levels of
of my other stuff. Everything else is barred.
Yeah, but I'm only 3 levels of it too.
Yeah, if you're
dice
5'3",
You said 2d8 plus what?
Well, hold up. Kyoki.
if you are level 5, your Bardic Inspiration is a D8, but your Song of Rest is only a D6. So those are different things.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Before you roll
Never mind.
Kyoki.
That's it. Your Song of Rest becomes a D8 at level 9.
Ah.
Okay.
So yeah, 2d6 plus whatever hit dice you spend.
Okay. Kyoki. Whatever
Yes.
hit dice you would spend to heal yourself, do not roll them. Maximize the result.
Oh. Oh then. Yay.
If you are spending hit dice for hit points, you do get to add your con modifier.
Okay, I do
that's
not believe I
okay.
have a con modifier. Let me check.
Well, I don't know if you do or not, but it's 2d6 plus the maximum of whatever hit dice you spend.
In which case, I am at my new max now.
Do you have access to my sheet?
I do not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get your computers here if you're playing.
Let's see. Essentially, what?
I left my computer at work.
Well, that seems short-sighted.
I wasn't originally coming home.
Well, give me a minute.
Basically, what Farron will be doing with Kyoki is cleaning up rooms,
Gonna say if it has HDMI, we'll plug it into TV.
unknotting muscles, that kind of thing.
All right, Matt has access.
Okay. I'll try to make it so that you don't
I'm
have
about to say.
Dylan
I'm about to
Barbie.
say, how long did that decreased maximum last for?
You don't know.
Okay, cool.
You are still decreased.
Okay, cool. Then there's no point in spending but so many hit points. All right.
I outdid myself, man.
What was that?
I outdid myself.
Did Gant already spend his hit dice?
So, do you get your con modifier with each dice? Or
Yes.
Is it with yes.
To each of the hit dice you spend, not the not the 2 bonus dice you get for Song of Rest.
Oh. Boo.
So it's hit die plus con modifier plus 2d6.
How did the frog burn his tongue?
I don't
All
know.
right, I'm back to
Okay.
I'm back to my potential maximum.
I'm spending 2 hit die, I think, on HP.
Okay.
Actually, let me do that since I'm here. I really like the fact that they've broken up the hit die types now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Let's see. I don't think it works this way. I may have to ask. Let me read the thing right quick.
You cannot exceed your maximum, and you cannot replenish the temporary hit points you lost.
Okay, sorry. I was just going back to see. I hit plus 24 on my thing, so I hadn't compared it to my max yet.
Okay, just letting you know.
Yep.
Am I aware if Lesser Restoration could cleanse whatever magic is suppressing my life force?
Make me a religion check.
Okay.
Yeah.
It may surprise you to know that in the vast library of the Cobalt Soul, I did not necessarily overread the religious texts.
You learn many things.
That actually doesn't surprise me, because
I read all kinds of other things.
people don't seem to take the actual knowledge skills if they can avoid it.
I do. I didn't take that one.
Yeah.
One more.
Okay, back to 56. And we can use hit points to restore mana, yes?
You can spend hit die to restore mana, but you do not add any modifiers to it.
Yep, it's just
the raw hit die.
Song of it's just the hit die and the Song of Rest die, yes?
Song of Rest does not apply to mana.
Okay. Just making sure.
I don't think I have control of Sierra's Pog because it's not.
I gave you control.
Yeah, I know, but it's doing that thing. We need a new drop, please.
What? And there's a strange person in here with us.
That's the person the other group rescued from upstairs.
Oh, so keeping him alive is important.
He was the naked guy.
I didn't see a naked guy.
She wasn't there for that session.
You weren't there for that session.
No.
You found a naked guy.
I found a naked guy?
Yeah, but Brian gave him back his clothes, I think.
Aww.
Yeah, you guys found his clothes.
Does he need somebody to keep him warm?
He has clothes now.
He still might be cold. Did you eat all that candy?
No.
All right, Lynn. A lot of candy in that.
No, it's not. It's only 2 servings of.
There's no way 5 pieces can be served.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Yeah, with that roll, I figured.
Hey.
At least I get the key points back.
Alright. So you guys take an hour, dress wounds, catch a breath, drink an energy drink or whatever.
I will, however, cast it on me anyway.
Coming in this
just
room?
to see if it does it.
Mark off the mana. There is no effect.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are at.
Surprised you didn't try to replenish your mana.
Margo's at a secret door.
I did use a hit die for it, but I also used hit dice earlier. So I'm really low on hit dice.
What's the matter, Farron? Something wrong?
I just... I have a feling that the...
Night's gonna be a good night. Sorry, pardon me.
That the ghost did something a bit more than injure me. I still don't feel quite up to snuff.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys shouldn't have fought ghosts to begin with. I'm just saying.
We were hired to clear out the ghosts out of this building.
Or, there's a better idea. We just take this building for ourselves. Make it a hidey hole.
Well, before we get to that, though... come, Farron... Oh, Gant will motion for Farron to come closer. Let me see if I can try something.
Okay. Well, Farron will get closer.
Oh, look at things are getting along.
Gant will again draw his blade.
Here.
Will draw his special blade. It is now randomly a blue curved scimitar or curved short sword, and he'll kind of write something in it with one of his fingers onto the blade. Kind of take the magic and then kind of slap you on the back. Lesser restoration.
I'm really chuckling because I just did that to myself.
Yeah, so he just did that.
Oh, never mind. So he tried that? Never mind.
Yeah.
So he won't try that then. He'll try lesser restoration then, I suppose. Actually, I will do Dispel Magic then, to give it a shot.
Alright, mark off the mana. No appreciable effect.
The insight roll, by the way, was to just scrutinize him since he had his special blade out. Farron's still not used to the way you cast magic.
Oop, sorry.
Oh yeah, you could fully ask about it. Like, we got an hour. Or unless you want to make that a thread thing.
You're not touchscreen.
It was a $200 laptop.
So, what is... Why that for manipulating magic?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Using your sword the way you do as a part of it.
Oh, it's a spell focus of sorts. Are you asking how I got it, or...
Well, it appeared that you were cutting yourself for some effect.
Oh, no, I'm not cutting myself. I write on it. That makes it more flair.
Ah. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Here I thought you were doing some sort of bloodletting magic, and I was getting mildly concerned.
What did you say, David? I couldn't catch that.
I,
What kind of magic?
At first I thought you were performing some kind of bloodletting magic, and I was getting mildly concerned.
What?
Oh, no.
Venus?
No. No bloodletting magic here. It's just that, when I came across this sword, part of the instructions gave that it kind of sort can act in that way, and add a little flair to it. So there's that. That's more or less it.
He'll give a nod to Gant in acknowledgement, and then momentarily turn his attention to Dylan. Dylan, the only thing I'm squeamish about is you at camp.
Say again?
Yeah, camp.
He said, Dalen, the only thing I'm squeamish about is you at camp.
Fair enough, I am a force to be reckoned with.
Also, could someone please send a link to the D&D books again, please? Because I had to wipe my history, and now I have to re-find everything.
It didn't just automatically save it to your drive?
I'm trying to find it in my drive, and I can't really find it.
I had to add the folder specifically to my drive, because it's a folder and not just a file.
Yeah, because if not, Google deletes it. From the shared, like if you share it and you don't port it over to yours, after X amount of days, Google deletes it, because half of the stuff that people's been sharing with me, that I was like, oh, I'll just hold on to it, is gone. But in hindsight, Google did warn people that they were going to start deleting stuff that you weren't using.
Yes, because no one listens to the tech guys about concern of other people having access to your data.
I don't think they can see what they're deleting. They probably just put like a time frame on it. Oh, this smells good.
They still are manipulating your data, in this case deleting it. Save for whatever backups they make.
You smell.
But anyway, that is a completely different conversation, and a completely different rant about cloud-based services.
Really subtle.
Yeah, it smells so good. I like it. I will take one.
If I may do a minor retcon, since we're not really much past the short rest. If the
or still taking the short rest, depending.
Okay. If the formerly naked homeless dude needed some healing, I would have used my
you can go out into the other room and ask him. He's still out in the room with Ash and Serena.
What? Naked homeless dude following us?
As he was following the group that came in from upstairs. He is currently out in the main room with Ash and Serena.
Why didn't we send him on his merry way.
He didn't want to go on his own.
Oh, fair.
He's afraid. I will go and fetch him during everybody's short rest and bring him into this room with us. And I will be holding his hand. And I will rub his back with my other hand and be like, it's going to be okay. I'll take care of you.
Well, there he is then.
Yeah, I don't exactly blame him because it's like an hour to back to town, if I remember right.
Yeah, it's about an hour's walk.
If you're with me, you're safe. Can't much speak to the rest of these folks around here. You know, they're all men and all. But I will protect you.
Again, will shoot you and looks like, excuse me, darling. Are you trying to insinuate that I would harm this fair gentleman?
No, not trying to say you will harm him at all. Just saying
But
you
you're
guys
implying.
and you guys, and you know, men aren't
We have
really...
no intention of harming him. We just don't have any intention of protecting him.
No, I'm going to protect him. Because, you know, you men are supposed to save damsels in distress. That's what men do. As a woman, I will save the men in distress. But I don't know what you would call the opposite of a damsel.
Why? What? It's not the man's job. It's just the adventurer's job.
I'm about to say he's gonna look at you. He was like, oh, so you're talking about the what do you call it when she's saving him?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, we call them weaklings. Hmm.
Now that's not very nice, Kiki.
Life isn't very nice.
Well, you should be nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly call him exactly weak. Everybody needs help at some point.
Exactly.
Of course. I'm not saying that's why you have Ash.
Is that to Dylan?
Yes.
Fargo is going to roll into the next room on that note.
While this is going on, I will go over to the man and ask, "Do you need any patching up?"
No, bumps and bruises.
Okay. No, I'm waiting for this conversation to continue.
Is it from the...
Thank you. Also,
will put her hands on her hip and point a finger at Kiki and said, "Mister, I am an independent, strong alpha female. You take that back. I don't need any man to rescue me. I can rescue my own goddamn self and have been for years." Except that one time, but
I'm fairly certain of that. And I'll say, if that's the case, you have no intention of going back home to your arranged wedding, correct?
I thought the.
Wait, how does he know about that?
I say that's not public knowledge.
I thought
you had mentioned that.
I thought the door was open.
Okay.
The door is open, but I can't actually open it on the map for some stupid reason.
Okay, retract that then. Did you say how long you were going to be adventuring?
For as long as she was able. She didn't give you guys a cat, because then people are like, "But why?" But if she goes, "For as long as I am able," then people think, maybe like until she gets old and dies.
Oh, okay. Well then, I look forward to seeing exactly how long you you keep this up.
I will keep this up for as long as I am able. That's what I said. I'm not changing anything.
Well, if you're strong and independent, when would you not be able?
I guess when I get old and die. Or worse, end up like the cripple over here and lose my legs.
Oh, that's a fate worse than death. Mm.
The cripple rolled out of the room, by the way.
Yeah, but the door didn't close behind you. You can still hear them.
I'm choosing to ignore them.
It's like, come on with me, sir.
Mainly because I don't want to give away my, even though I think, I'm now pretty sure that what's-her-face knows, I don't want to give away my position.
I'm gonna pat the man and follow the cripple into the next room. And I'm gonna let him know that I'm calling him Ben. That's his name.
He has a name, but okay.
Is blonde.
No, not yours. His.
Oh.
The naked guy.
Oh,
He's not naked.
He was naked, therefore he will be the naked guy.
Okay. Upon entering the next room, in addition to the cluster of broken glass and earthenware scattered about, you see a bench that runs down the west wall of what seems to be a laboratory. On the bench are jars and powders and liquids, as well as several chemical apparatuses. There's a table against the south wall forming an L shape with the bench. There's a book that is open on the table, in addition to a candlestick, a tiny stump with a tiny unlit candle stump still on it, and a variety of other items that even in the dim light seem to shine with the warmth of pure gold. One of the objects appears to be a human skull.
Oh, I saw this once in Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. It didn't end well.
I'm pretty sure it's technically more like Indiana Jones and the one where he's looking for the cup, which is escaping me right now.
Last Crusade.
Oh.
Last Crusader.
Oh. I'm still holding on the guy, rubbing him. His name is Ben now.
I'm going to roll over to the book and read the book.
Okay.
You could be calling for the
Rolling
demon.
over to the book.
You can't run very far.
The title of which, as you examine the book, appears to be Ye Secret of Ye Philosopher's Stone. No author acknowledged. While written in common, and I quote the thing here because there's a lot of really big words. Though the book is written in common, the book is too profound and recondite a work to be fully understood by anyone other than a specialist. So, unless you have proficiency in alchemist tools, you're only getting about every third word.
Recondite?
Recondite. R-E-C-O-N-D-I-T-E.
You thesaurus using my...
I think I hate the thesaurus now since the opposite
That's
of
what
a
they
council
wrote here
was
in the
a-
module. If you wish to attempt to understand the book, this is going to require several hours of study and probably an arcana check.
Yeah, I don't care that much.
But again, you got the title, which is, Ye Secret of Ye Philosopher's Stone.
Is there anything that looks like a stone sitting around?
Okay, well, let's see. There's the various gold objects around the table. There is...
And I'm wondering how long it's going to be before you take the bath with the bath bomb.
I don't want the scent to go away. It smells too good.
It smells even better when you dissolve it in bath water.
But then it's gone.
So are candles when you burn them.
You do not see anything on the table that would resemble a stone. But if you wish to examine it further, you can make me an investigation check.
Sierra now has is sitting there. The access to my sheet is.
You want to just get closer to
You could also try and get into his head with an insight check. If you're not trying to examine the room, but just figure out, get an idea of what he might have done with it.
You said investigation or insight?
Investigation if you wish to toss the room to see if he hit it. Insight if you wish to try and get into his head and figure out what he might have done with it.
There anything interesting going on in there?
Maybe if you intimidate the room.
Listen, room!
No. This is Fargo, not Tarpaulin. He'll just lie to the room.
Locks are very
Listen here, you mossy, overgrown room. I'm here on a job, and you're gonna let me.
I'm gonna toss the room. I feel like that's more Fargo.
Wait. Dylan's there. She'd stop you.
Why?
Because there are easier ways to look around for objects than tossing the room. Ain't that right, Ben?
I'm using toss the room as a figure of speech. It's the same skill.
You have to be neat about these things.
Okay, well then why don't you take a look then, princess?
I'm not now because you called me a princess.
Alright, Fargo, your investigation check In addition to the golden objects on the table, you find a small hidden compartment containing a pouch of gold and what appears to be a spell book.
Ooh, anything interesting?
Given that you are not a prepared caster nor a wizard, I will need an Arcana check to decipher what spells are in there.
So it's not a music book.
No. It is a wizard spell book of some kind.
The music man will show up.
You've got no idea.
Maybe we can find out his name.
Oh, has everyone like gone into that room?
Just the two of them so
Okay.
far.
Because
I would
I
like-
noticed they never answered me,
I
so
brought Ben with me.
due to the silence, I will.
We've been talking.
Well, I asked if you found anything
Well,
interesting in there, and no one responded.
Oh, well, I thought that Dylan had responded, and I responded to Dylan.
My bad, homies. My bad. There's some books in here.
Really?
Yep.
Don't say that to the librarian. He'll get a hard on.
Oh, we had an agreement. He will, when we find books, if they're very important books, I get to keep them. And if they're not very important books, he gets to keep them.
Oh.
What was I doing?
Yeah.
Oh, I got stunt points. I got 3 stunt points on that last one. Let's see what we can do with some stunt points.
Okay, let's see.
Stunt points, stunt points, stunt points. This is exploration stunts.
So, if you smell it too much, it makes your throat kind of itch.
Is the
Excuse me.
alchemical book
Hey.
on
What's
the
up?
Philosopher's Stone?
Magic spell book?
There's 2 books. There's the book of the oldie Philosopher's Stone, and then there's the spell book.
Well, actually, looking at both of them, do they look like someone's personal books or something that would have been, like, removed from something? I'm asking
The
because...
Philosopher's Stone book appears to have been like a professionally made text.
Okay.
The spell book is obviously handwritten as per a wizard's spell book.
Okay. Well, I know, like, wizards can have their spell books stolen.
Yeah.
As for instance. And I figured there could be famous wizards. Which is why
There
I was
could, but
asking.
again, you need to decipher the book to get an idea of.
Okay. In that case,
Like I said, I need an Arcana check to decipher what's in the book.
well, that's what I was wondering. I was wondering if I could use, if it's a professionally printed book, if I could use maybe a history to find out something about the book that would be useful.
You could make a history check to see if you know anything about the book. It won't tell you what's in the book in terms of the weighty philosopher's text tome.
Here for a second. We will be right back.
It's more a matter of trying to understand. The Arcana check and study time is required to understand the text because it is jargony.
Yeah.
A history check would tell you like when the book was printed, who wrote it.
Okay. As I looked up, it's recondite. So okay, I will give a Arcana test then.
On the spell book or the other book?
The alchemical.
The alchemical one again will require several hours of study to get to work through. That's not something you're going to be able to comprehend here unless you guys are going to take a while.
Yeah, that's more like Edward Elric kind of like.
Yeah. It's like a doctorate level textbook. This is not something you can just skim through real fast and get an idea.
Okay, in which case that will be for later. In terms of the spell book, actually I wouldn't know. Yeah, okay. Okay. Ash, could you take a look at this?
You'd have to go back and get him. He's 2-3 rooms back at this point.
Oh.
What are you trying to get? What are you trying to do?
There's a book of arcane wizardry here that I was hoping you could take a look at, unless you're familiar with such things.
He'll have a big smile. I went to the Circle of Magic. I did. I'm pretty familiar with it.
Okay. I think I remember you mentioning that at one point.
Yeah, some time ago. I can give it a whirl, but we can certainly have to try as well.
Okay. If you are wishing to decipher the spell book, I need an Arcana check.
I'd like. Well, no, I'm not proficient, so I can't assist him.
Nope. Oh yeah, that's more than enough.
Every character.
Well, in this case, it wasn't that hard. It was just it's not written in a language that
No, I'm just looking at the value
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
roll, the number
yeah,
of the roll.
yeah. Okay, the spell book appears to, based on the where you found it in the accoutrement of the room, probably belongs to the guy who lived here, which would your guess would be the ghost you guys just beat up. Its contents include dancing lights, comprehend languages, Tensor's floating disc, and shatter.
Rather low level, but I truly wish I understood I had spell books, because the disc is particularly useful for when you're in a jam. But this is something. This is very early year, only about what level? I'd say about level 1 spells maximum, but
I think Shatter's level 2, but
level 1, level 2 spells, nothing to purely write home about, but enough to surely find a buyer of some sort, unless someone here is a prepared caster. We can certainly hand it off to them. More for the loot box, I suppose, to divvy out later. Okay. So it was a spell book, dancing lights. What was it? Tasha's laughter?
No, nope, nothing that useful. Here you go.
Thank you. But yeah, Gant will hand it back if he so wishes.
Have to double check.
I apologize. Friend is going through a emergency tonight, so that's why I've been dipping out.
That's fine, man.
Huh, apparently
Everything okay?
Apparently Ash
Hope everything's good.
Not for him. But so yeah, if I dip out again, just deal with that.
Okay.
Understand.
Alrighty. So is that what was in the book?
That is what was it. Those are the spells that were in the spell book. If any of you are prepared casters that use a book, you can copy those spells into your spell book for the appropriate fee.
I am not. I am a sorcerer.
Yes, I believe the only prepared casters you guys have are Ash and Serena.
Yeah. Well, so we'll keep this in mind and
You can also sell the book off. That is also an option.
Of
How much
course.
is the book worth? Oh wait, I don't have that.
You'd have to take it to a caster and get it appraised. Because it's going to depend on what spells that are in it that they think are valuable.
Hmm.
Alrighty then. Interesting. But we didn't actually find the Philosopher's Stone.
You did not find it in the laboratory, no.
Is that what we're looking for?
Well, again, haunted house that was disturbing people, and we were to resolve it.
But just because you didn't find it in the lab doesn't mean it's not here.
Oh, is this the lab?
And,
Yes, you are
what?
standing in the alchemist's
also,
lab right now.
Stone be kind of. Is a Philosopher's Stone difficult to make, and if so, can it also create processes that are kind of destructive?
It is very difficult to make. A lot of people feel it's only theoretical. To tell you any more than that would require a skill check.
Yeah, but base-wise, off of a school, like a Circle of Magi graduate, it's like a Philosopher's Stone is basically only theoretical kind of stuff.
Yeah. You would also know that it's not the Full Metal Alchemist version. We're talking more the turning shit to gold version, as evidenced by what's in this lab.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's also known as a transmuter's stone.
Yeah. Gant will chuckle and kind of roll his eyes like, yeah, well, good luck trying to find a Philosopher's Stone. That's pretty much what we politely call in the
Fargo's going to look at Gant, and then he's going to point at the skull and be like, I'm fairly certain that was a real skull.
I'll look at the skull. Was it a real skull?
Oh no, the skull I'm fine with. It's more the Philosopher Transmuter Stone, whatever.
How do you think the skull became solid gold?
Paint?
It does appear, based on your medicine roll, near as you can tell, it is a human skull. And based on the weight, it is not gold-plated.
No. There you go then.
If it is a facsimile, it is a medically accurate facsimile.
Not
Ooh.
not paint then. I mean, not paint then.
Actually, I think I might be able to do something here. I just remembered something from my background. I have to double check.
Uh-oh, background stuff.
No, not background stuff.
Well,
Ooh.
I'll hand the skull off to Gant.
Get all the guys barber shop.
Kant will have to then kind of look at where the ghost was.
You have to go back to the other room for that.
Oh, never mind. Well, kind of look in that general vicinity.
It's right over there, though.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's hard to do. I'm just reminding you would have to go into the other room.
Turns out actually to do the thing I want to do, it's you may spend a day of time communicating this. So unlike day, so I'm not gonna have to spend that much time. I will save that for later. Well, actually, if I may, I would like to spend a hero point to kind of expedite the process.
Spending a hero point will expedite the process. It would be the equivalent of... no, for the purposes of this, We will treat it as the equivalent of you casting Speak with Dead,
Yes. It's
which is how the ability
spirit.
works anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that will be for the cost of 5 mana. You can expedite it with a hero point.
I'm fine with that. Is everybody else fine with me spending a hero point?
Sure, yeah.
It would be to speak with the dead and all that.
Yeah, seems legit to me.
Sure.
Okay. Your investigation does not turn up anything that was not already turned up.
Okay.
Okay, going back into the other room, you are speaking to the corpse.
Yep, I will hold the spell.
As we are effectively playing by the rules of Speak with Dead.
Yep. Look that up so I can be on the same page.
You get 5 questions, which it can only answer what it knew in life. And it is under no compulsion to offer truthful answers.
Mm-hmm. If no...
oh, wait, hang on.
Is a... Sorry, okay.
Yep. What's up?
Is anybody else in the room? Just curious.
I'm still here.
Well,
oh, no, well, in the
he had to go
room.
back into the previous room to talk to the corpse.
Oh.
So are you going to stay in... Who's staying in the lab? Who's going back to the previous room?
I cannot leave the lab.
I
tried.
understand. If you would like to leave the lab, I can move you. There was an issue with the wall.
Okay, I would like to leave the lab.
Okay.
I will take Ben with me.
Okay, if what he's doing is not going on while I am searching through the lab...
That would be happening at about the same time.
Okay, then I'll be in the lab then.
Also searching through the lab.
Well, you've already made your search check, but yeah, between the two of you, you don't turn up anything new.
Make sure you put back neat, guys.
Yep, putting it back neat. Margo says as he slides the bag of gold into his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Ganton will walk up to the spirit and kind of touch something underneath his shirt, kind of do a sign, and raise his hand up. And I guess in a more ethereal voice, rise, spirit.
You reach out, touching the robes where they fell, and you using that as a foci in addition to your symbol, you reach out and feel yourself latch onto a consciousness within the life stream. You've made a connection.
Did in the spell book, did it mention has there been any mention of the name of the alchemist in this place before I could begin?
Let me scroll back to the beginning. See, there's Ned. Ned is the guy you rescued.
Ned.
Yes, the guy's name is Ned.
Oh my gosh, is this Ned's declassified survival guide of alchemy?
Is that a thing? Because it sounds like a thing with the way you said it. It should be a thing.
New headcanon. That's somewhere. Ned's declassified school survival guide.
Based on what I'm seeing here, there is not a name attached to the alchemist.
Okay.
There's a
okay.
comic store off of Broad Street. Buy comics.
Gant will ask the spirit.
What's that?
We should check them out.
Are you the spirit of the alchemist of the house we currently are in?
I am.
Did you succeed in creating a transmuter stone or the Philosopher stone?
Yes.
See? And you didn't believe in such a thing existing.
How did you create it?
How does one create anything of such power? Magic and skill.
Did anyone else hear murder? I heard murder.
You don't hear anything. The only one who can hear his responses is the one who casts the spell.
Do you know where that stone is now?
I always know where that stone is.
Trying to think of. I think I'm on my fifth and final.
You're on your last question.
Yeah. I think I know what to say. But I'm trying to figure out how to couch it. For thematic's sake, Gant will kind of smiling sneer at it and say, "Do you want your precious stone to be used by any unworthy people?"
If they can find it and figure out how to use it, then they're worthy. And with that, you feel the connection snap as his consciousness flows back into the stream.
Gant will take a breath, clap his hands. Thank you kindly, spirit of the fate. All right. Well, by the sound, from what I understood, he believes he did indeed create Transmuter Stone, and he knows where it is. Any that are worthy of it will find it. Thing is, he didn't tell me where, so it's assumably here somewhere, unless it's a skull or something.
Okay.
Like so, well, I guess we have to go find it.
True, but we probably have more pressing matters with the leader of the Skaven here to deal with still.
Yeah, he's probably looking for the same thing that you guys are looking for.
Well, it's more of he will probably not be pleased we trashed his operations.
Oh, you mean that you guys trashed his operation?
Gant will smile and say, Unfortunately, darling, you're with us, therefore you took a part of it inadvertently or not.
Hey, I was upstairs while you guys were bludgeoning people to death.
Oh no, I do not disagree. I simply state from his perspective. From their perspective, I don't know.
You have to phase through it like Sam. Fate of Links or whatever the show's called.
Fate of Link Saga?
Yeah.
Also, back. Keep going.
Yeah.
Unless I've missed something, is there any particular reason why the Philosopher's Stone should be a target of our attention?
Money?
I was gonna say if bad guys are normally after it, it's normally not a good thing. And aren't you guys supposed to be heroes?
What?
Well, not you. You're a cripple. Nobody ever heard of a crippled hero.
Nobody ever did.
Plus, we can't let it fall into the wrong hands. Ain't that right, Ben?
My name's Ned.
I told you it was Ben now. Don't worry, Ben is a nice, strong name. You only have to put up with it for as long as I'm here. Once we get you out of the house, you can go back to being Ned.
Okay, would Farron, with his knowledge, be aware of any particular reason beyond the danger of having Midas touch the economy that this stone would be in terms of a threat?
Make me an Arcana check.
Oh, if I may, was this the first Philosopher's Stone? Like, has anyone ever made a transmuter stone before?
Without rolling, not to your knowledge.
Well, okay, I'm only asking as I'm trying to edge it towards history versus Arcana. But here we go.
Not to your knowledge, but your knowledge is very limited.
Okay. And this must not have been done significantly before, because there is no historical precedence for it.
I'm just saying, despite its historical whatchamacallit that you're looking for, our duty as the good guys are to stop the bad guys from getting it.
Because they want it?
Because bad guys will use it for bad things. Unless you want the bad guys to use it for bad things.
Well, from what I believe Gant was able to divine from the evidence, it has the capacity to change one material to a different material. Is that accurate?
I think so. That's what they do, I guess. But that doesn't bode well. Let's say you make me mad, and all of a sudden I have this nice, pretty little rock that can turn you into stone.
Well, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was considering the idea of turning a castle wall into rice paper.
No, I don't think bad guys are that smart.
Thugs aren't, thieves are. Or conmen wanting to blackmail powerful people. You're right, depending on the power of this transmuter's stone, it doesn't bode well if it's in the wrong hands.
Exactly. Now you're thinking.
Transmuters what? No.
Transmuter stone. I believe the book was entitled The Philosopher's Stone. beyond the basics, none of us seem to be that familiar with it, are you?
You asking us?
Asking Ash.
I'm familiar with the concept.
Any idea then if these stones range into any kind of significant levels of transmutational power?
Well, theoretically, yes, though my presumption would be, its power would be dependent on how much enchantment was put in it, for want of a better term. Kind of like how a mildly enchanted sword is much weaker than a legendary weapon.
Well,
So one would
understand
presume then that a transmuter stone or a philosopher's stone, its power level would be based on how much magic was used in creating it. Because, for example, transmutation specialist wizards can, in theory, make one that, will, in the short term, turn lead to gold for, an hour.
Okay, but nothing...
But, there's potentially more powerful ones that could make the transmutation, theoretically make it permanent change. Why?
Dalen's concerned that we need to recover this transmuter stone from the hands of whomever has it, due to it being a potentially clear and present danger.
Okay.
I was trying to determine how valid that worry was. And if you can do things like transmute entire castle walls, then that is fairly significant.
It is, though that would have obviously required a very powerful mage to make such a stone. That's like Archmage or beyond level of power, I would think. Again, I'm not an expert in the field.
Yeah, and I'm not recalling any instances where a Philosopher's Stone was used to topple kingdoms or anything of that nature.
Can I get dragged back into the other room, please?
Yeah, one second. I would also figure that, depending on how that's done, you wouldn't necessarily hear that they used a stone to do it. They would just be like, yes, that was my power. I cast whatever. Or mages aren't necessarily prone to just telling you what spell they use to do whatever.
No, but the general category of transmutation isn't unknown.
But if you guys are so worried about such a thing, have you tried looking for it?
Well, it's not here in the lab.
I don't know why everyone's so worried.
Well, I wasn't until Dalen started making a little bit more sense.
I tend to do that sometimes when I'm sober.
Why are we concerned about the transmuter stone? Out of character.
Oh,
Sorry, I wasn't here.
Sierra was proposing that it could be used for significant nefarious means when in the hands of a bad guy, and because we are quote-unquote good guys, we have a responsibility to remove it from the bad guy's possession. Is that about right, Sierra?
Yeah, pretty much.
Stupid question.
Oh no, that is...
If you guys are so concerned about it, have you tried the basics? Seeing if it's around? Detect magic?
I don't think I know that one.
Nobody?
I do.
I don't think I have that spell.
I mean, it's a stone. I kind of assumed that, I could find it.
Yeah, I definitely don't know it.
There we go.
Well, I don't think I.
I'm sorry, guys, but you do have a librarian in the party, so I haven't.
Okay, well, after he says that, you drop. Are you doing that as a ritual, or are you dropping mana?
Well, I had dropped mana, but I will do it as a ritual.
Well, I mean, it's a matter of do you want to take the 10 minutes to fire it off as a ritual, or...
I'll do the ritual. I need what mana I can get.
Okay, so as you guys are talking, Ash says that and Farron goes fine and like goes into his pack and starts setting up the little ritual circle he needs to cast it.
All right. That's my dick.
Anybody doing anything for the 10 minutes it takes him to do that?
What's going on?
I would like to continue exploring, including checking on the door back in here.
There's a door back there?
Wasn't there one that was locked that we couldn't get in?
No.
I see I believe the characters see a wall.
I will double check that, but I don't know if you were aware of how to get in there.
Well, I know when I was doing all kind of investigations over there, I didn't find a hole in the wall. I did find a stowage area, a smuggler's area, but it wasn't that.
I'm looking.
I could have sworn that there was a locked door over there that we could get.
No, the locked door and the unlocked door were leading in here.
Oh, okay.
However,
Well, then after having found the lock...
where's my map?
I'm a map. I'm a map. I'm a map.
Stairs. Okay, yeah, you would have noticed a secret door over there.
Really, though?
Secret door where?
I'm double checking stuff.
I'm laughing because I had specifically looked in that area for secret doors.
Over here by the stove?
I
don't remember you doing anything in this room at all.
Oh, yeah, I found a spell book in a area over here because I was
there's no spell books in this room.
I have one listed in my inventory, noted under haunted house when I did look in this area. Because I looked in this area once I found out it was this place was a smuggler's den. I had specifically been looking for secret doors and smuggling departments, and
we'll call you Rose.
Because I have here in my backpack Wizard Spellbook Haunted House, and that was from when I searched in that area.
I'll take your word on it.
Sure, I thought we got the books upstairs.
I'm pretty sure you got the books upstairs, the Wizard Spellbook upstairs.
Nope, we did not.
Because there was definitely no spellbooks in here.
I do know the books because I think Fargo took the three and gave me the one.
Oh, that was in one room.
Oh, that was in one room?
No, I'm talking about when I was specifically looking in that larger area.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I could have sworn that he did say that we saw a door over there, and we just decided to ignore it. Which is why
because I know in Fargo's case, I described the door when I was describing the room right where you guys got attacked.
Oh, and that would explain why I wouldn't have found it if it's actually an overt door.
No, it is a hidden door, but his past investigation was high enough to spot it when I was describing the room.
Okay, maybe I just didn't roll high enough in my investigation then.
That's entirely possible, because you were rolling some shit investigation rolls.
Yeah.
So,
since you said
I'm gonna go inspect that other hidden door.
Since you said there was no book in there, I guess I'll remove it from my inventory.
I don't know where you... Unless I rolled it on a random loot table or something, which is possible.
Maybe. I mean, we can check the log, because I wouldn't have written it down if you hadn't mentioned it to me.
I'm just thinking you're remembering it in the wrong room, is more what I'm thinking, because all the books were upstairs. Oh, are you sure you're not remembering it from the guy's private quarters over here?
Mm-hmm.
Because there was a spellbook in there.
That may be what it is, then.
And I know you did a lot of searching in here. Okay. Well, while David is doing his ritual casting of Detect Magic, I will pull the map back a little bit so we can... Okay.
Anybody else following me off into this other room?
Yeah, Ben and I will follow you.
Fargo will look at you and then be like, perhaps you'd like to push tired cripple boy.
No.
Wow, Dalen. Dalen's being a dick.
And I shall continue to push myself. He'll sigh as he rolls himself.
You do that. You show the world how strong and mighty you cripples are.
Okay. Triggering the door, you reveal what appears to be the wine cellar. Shoulder-height wooden bottle racks line the north and west walls. There appears to be no intact bottles left in the racks, and shattered bottles all over the floor. Against the east wall, at the foot of the stairs, rest two large metal storage bins that appear to be empty. In the center of the room lies a human corpse clad in plate mail with a long sword by its side, a large shield covering its legs.
Fargo will take off his hat as he enters the room. A moment of silence for our fallen comrades. The wine.
She'll turn to Ben. Ben, have you ever seen a dead body before?
Hey, kids, you ever seen a dead body?
Like once or twice. I mean, not up close, but
Oh, then you might want to look away.
I think I'm good back here, thank you.
Have you ever been in Turkish prison? Do you enjoy watching movies about gladiators? Have you seen that movie?
Mm-hmm.
We need to watch that movie now.
What movie is it?
Airplane.
Airplane? Oh, yeah. What's his face in it? That's so long.
Okay.
Fargo will very purposely roll straight to the corpse and kick the sword away. Well, I guess he can't kick the sword away.
You ain't got to know the next.
He will lean forward and pick up the sword and toss it away.
Do you have a thing with weapons laying around?
I will need a strength check to get the weapon out of its locked, gauntlet and rigor mortis.
Rigor gauntlet. The gauntlet's a bomb.
I refuse.
Damn. You got them strong arms.
You are able to pry the rusty sword away and chuck it to the side.
He does push himself all day.
However, as you are doing so, you feel a weird, creepy, crawly sensation, and looking down, you see a swarm of grubs pouring out of the armor and moving over you from where you touched him.
Ew!
Grubs?
Yep.
Ah.
It is a good thing none of us have.
They will make a surprise attack.
The grubs are attacking?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yes, the grubs are
Yeah,
attacking.
Good thing no one has entmophobia.
Luckily for you, they do not seem to gain any purchase.
Dylan will bend over laughing.
They did. Oh, well, they can't use the stunt point because they didn't hit.
Nope.
Fuck!
More are continuing to pour out.
I'm going to attack them.
You are going to roll initiative.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, wait, then we have to roll too.
Only if you intend to participate.
I'll just hold to go last. Is that?
Dang.
Can I do that?
You can hold till initiative 0, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. This is fun.
What was Kyoki during this entire time?
Has he been ming in the corner?
He must have been. He hasn't said shit in a long time.
Is he still in the Skype?
He was earlier.
Yes.
Ah!
Yes. I'll say.
Okay, Fargo, you have initiative.
I'll say.
Alrighty. I would like to cast.
I'll say you guys are fighting grubs, so I was like, yeah, and like.
They are on your
Hero,
person
I think.
and continuing to pour out. They are in your hex.
I would like to disengage.
You do that.
Running away.
That will prevent more from getting on you. You still have to deal with the ones that are there.
Why can't I shake them off by disengaging?
Disengaging is purely a
I'd say
movement.
disengaging just allows you to back off without provoking an attack of opportunity. I'll need an actual action to try and get them off your person.
You need help? Want me to help with that?
No, that's fine. I will move back 10 feet and na 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 na. We're going to cast Shatter.
Was it Zenban Zakura?
We are going to cast it. What's the highest level I can cast at right now? 3?
But how you split your 5 bard, right?
Yeah, I think it's 3 because I have level 3 spells.
If you're level 5 bard, then yeah, it's 3. Okay. Need to roll. What is this? You don't get sneak attack, obviously. 10-foot mage, Constitution save. Okay, they fail, so they take full damage.
Do I have to take a Constitution save if I do it within myself?
If you are within the blast radius, then yes, you have to make the saving throw as
Okay.
well.
I will sit within the blast radius then and risk the damage to myself. It's a Constitution save.
Yep, against your spell DC. Well, you take full damage.
Ow.
Look. Hey, I generate 1 point.
You don't generate stunts on saves.
Oh, rip.
Someone could say you do not have stunted saves.
How much damage was it?
17.
17.
Okay. You doing anything with your bonus? No, you did your bonus. That was disengage.
I disengaged.
Yep. Alright, so they will take their turn.
Something funny about your Bejeweled?
No. I'm laughing at Fargo.
15, I believe, matches your AC. AC I have on file for Fargo is 15, so yes, they connect. As the swarm moves after you, they start getting on you, crawling up you,
You disturbed their home. You have to apologize.
and you do not take any damage. But to your horror, you do notice one start burrowing into your flesh.
Oh, fuck. Sounds like you need a surgeon, but I'm over here doing a ritual, so good luck.
Oh, hell. Oh, hell.
Oh no, you'll become one of them!
Guys! I've got something burrowing into my flesh.
You guys can hear Dylan like laughing.
Oh, you think that's funny?
I do.
Throw the rest of them on you.
Okay, top of the round. Fargo,
Uh,
Fargo takes.
if I if,
Fargo
since I'm
takes
he-
4
since I-
piercing damage from the one that burrowed as it finishes digging its way in.
Tris, am I able to join initiative, hearing all the commotion and all that?
You can roll an initiative now. You can start moving towards the action next round.
Okay.
So Fargo takes 4.
Why'd it have to be motherfucking bugs?
I don't know. Maybe to make up for the spiders.
And it is now Fargo's turn.
Is anyone else in this room aware of what's going on?
Anybody who did not break off with Fargo can make a perception check to hear the screaming.
And the laughing.
And the
Don't forget
laughing.
Yeah, Gant would have been trying to keep an eye on the two parties, like, since Farron was, like, doing his okay, like, anyways, yeah, perception.
One above and passive.
Question. If I use Bestow Curse...
Yay! All the stunt points.
If I use Bestow Curse on these things...
I'm waiting for an actual question.
I'm thinking... I'm already... it would apply to all of them, yes?
It is a swarm. So I believe it would count as one creature for the purposes of Bestow Curse. Yes. Give me a minute. I'm looking up something else up real fast, and I can look up Bestow Curse.
I can drop it for you in the thing so you don't have to look for it.
Yeah.
Do I generate stunt points for this? Or...
For what? The perception check? No. I need a perception check to hear what's going on anyway.
I'll feed them some.
Okay. Oh, then. That would have been great, because I just rolled all 5s.
It counts as one to touch a creature, so yeah, the swarm would count as a creature, technically.
There you go, dude. Do your thing.
I did my thing. Oh, do I need to... So it counts as one creature?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to use Bestow Curse to give them disadvantage on their attack with me. And I guess I roll a... Or they do a wisdom... Hold on. They succeed on a wisdom saving throw against my spell DC.
Well, that seems unlikely, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, no. They are cursed.
Okay, so they're at disadvantage. That was my action. Oh. Disengage and roll all the way out the room.
Okay, so based on those perception rolls, everybody does hear the commotion.
Yeah.
And he, like, swatting his arm where the thing went in.
Oh, I know.
Well, then I guess I'm done here.
Is that it for you?
I must say, anyone else must say,
Matt,
anyone else know that glorious sound?
Yeah.
What's
It's my
glorious
laughter.
sound?
It's my laughter.
Okay, anybody who is wishing to
The
join the
glorious
fray
sounds of
may
screaming.
roll initiatives.
It wasn't screaming, it was cussing.
See, they're going to dash after you.
Gant will kind of...
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Gant will say to the room,
It's actually been 2
if you want
rounds.
to keep your ritual going, I can see what's going on.
Yes, he skipped you. You didn't say you wanted to do anything.
I did. I said I wanted to hold to go at the end of the round.
Right, I am now at the end of the round.
Oh, Matt was saying that it's been 2 rounds.
It has been.
There was the surprise round, and then there was this round.
Thank
No, because I've made 2 attacks.
Yes, I'm aware.
you, Gant. Let me know if there's anything I can do.
Right. Yokia, I suggest you hold back here, make sure nothing goes after Farron. That's a suggestion. So, do as you wish.
Oh, don't worry. I have Mase. This is Mase. It sounds incredibly fun to Mase. I think I wouldn't mind staying back here, like you suggest, and making sure that nothing sideways happens.
Oh.
They're me. So.
Oh, yeah, that just didn't matter. I cast Fireball!
Okay. Mark off the mana.
I already did.
Wait, if I recommend, I think you might have to face it like this.
Mana off of
I
me.
cast Fireball.
Fire!
They are sufficiently fireballed. Let's see, 35 damage. They are dead.
Oh.
She's still cackling.
Combat has officially ended.
I think we're like, oh god, it's gonna be an endless stream of
That's even funnier after watching the remake.
Fargo, you take another 3 damage
There's still one inside me.
as you feel the pain of something like moving and gnawing its way through you.
You want me to remove it?
No, Kiki, because you like to take things and make it weird.
Can't. A little help.
I'm coming.
Surgically remove it? I don't know exactly what's weird about that.
If we're out of the initiative, can't go ahead and rush over to Fargo?
I'm having to track combat move still because it does damage per turn.
Okay, we'll do.
Well, then on Fargo's turn, he's going to roll straight past everyone.
Well, let me, if everyone's initiative is actually in, let me sort here, and we'll see who's...
Hold up.
I will, of course, go last again. I hope to go
Yes, I know.
And
Hold up. What happened to that?
Man, that wheelchair is really amping your initiative.
No, it's the fact that something burrowed into his skin.
Okay, so Fargo does go first. He can take his movement. You took your 3 damage for the start of your turn. So that brings us to Gant.
This thing is eating like it's the hungry cat.
we'll rush over.
You haven't been marking off your damage, have you?
Yes, I have been.
Have
You sure? Because I'm still seeing 46, and that,
I just had 49.
Yeah, but what about the 17 you took from your own shatter?
I was at 70. I took 17.
Okay.
I took 53 minus 4 minus 3.
Okay, you reduced your max hit points also. That's what was confusing me.
Oh, whoops. That's why it didn't show up on my thing. Okay. Oopsie. One moment.
That's because those numbers didn't look right. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's more what I was expecting. All right. All right, Gant, what do you got?
Okay. I have one of 2 ideas. One is using a spell to effectively burn it, but that would remain inside. The second would be to use my herbalism kit to essentially put some kind of noxious kind of smell kind of within Fargo's arm to make the grub get out.
Based on what little you have heard of what's going on so far, make me a nature check at disadvantage to figure out what you're dealing with.
Okay.
He will try to find a warthog to just suck it out. It's a grub.
Grub. I'm sorry, Mr. What's it?
Survival would also work in this instance.
funny, but it's not at the same time.
Oh,
I
what,
will.
is that actually
Yeah, I
being
will
useful?
take survival. I will take survival
You're
in that
very-
case.
Okay.
Told you that.
So
Quite a lot.
that's going to be.
Actually, make a job of it.
Probably why people call you Prince.
Nobody's a princess but you.
I feel like I heard it somewhere. A long time ago.
Yeah. I can tell you exactly where you probably heard it from.
Oh,
13.
I totally can.
What was that, Greg? I can't hear you over the other two.
13.
Thank you.
I don't think you know the first thing about me.
13 is enough to tell you that these are called rot grubs, and based on when you heard the scream, it has burrowed too deep for fire damage. You are going to have to use some form of spell casting to remove it.
All right.
Normally, one is supposed to burn them, the second they start burrowing, but now that it is too deep and, requires more drastic measures.
Would shocking grasp work?
It would not. You are looking for an effect that will cure disease.
Hmm. Oh, okay. So like
Restoration.
lesser restoration.
Yes, lesser restoration would work here.
Yep. Can't. We'll again pull out the sword. Place it on top of where the arm is, kind of like where the grub is heading.
Please
And
don't cut it
quickly-
off. Please don't have to cut it. Don't amputate it.
I ain't cutting it. Hold your horses.
It's already
That's
lost.
I
only-
ain't cutting it. I ain't.
That's only mildly offensive.
Only mildly.
And Gant will, kind of as a
Margot's-
cinematic thing.
Fargo's gonna look at
Yes.
Gant and say, "She knows."
Gant, you don't have time for that right now, but will shove the scabbard for his sword towards Fargo's mouth. Bite.
Fargo will bite it.
And he will cast lesser restoration, doing the usual right thing.
Okay, you do your lesser restoration. Fargo, you feel the gnawing and wriggling, that had moved at this point up your bicep towards your chest. Stop.
Is it now dead inside of him?
Effectively, yes.
So, does that mean you have to dig it out now?
Don't sigh. Yeah.
With the way the magic works and my understanding about the critter, it'll dissipate on its own. The body's natural defenses can take it out at this point.
Whew.
Who wants to see the cells at work version of this?
I do. Like, this was quite fun, guys. I think I needed this laugh.
While you guys are doing that out there, Farron, your detect magic goes off.
Woo!
Immediately, you find yourself surrounded by magic. There's 2 items in the pile of robes, and one item where each of the skeletons collapsed.
I will.
You guys are terrible adventurers. You guys forgot to loot the fucking bodies.
Fair enough.
You made the same mistake in the previous room, too, so I'm allowed to say that now. You've gone through this entire dungeon and failed to loot any bodies.
That's cause.
Farron's a librarian.
You know
That
what?
doesn't mean to
Whatever.
loot these bodies. He needs to loot ancient dead bodies. These
To
are
be
too
fair,
recent.
we were talking about buying the place anyway, so we figured if we left the bodies, then
We can just come
we
back.
could come back for them later.
Oh, so there was a plan.
And
again,
to be fair, I'm like, my background has me stealing from living people, not dead people.
I'm just saying, you guys could have missed some really epic loot and you never would have noticed.
Okay, well,
I could have put
if it
artifacts
wasn't
in
for-
here and you guys just would have walked right past them.
Oh, there wouldn't be artifacts in here.
Pretty sure I was just right.
I'll recover
Hold
these
on,
4
Tris.
items.
I'm just saying that we probably would have gone back later. It's just that if
I've been
how
there.
things are, it's like, wait a minute, this is an active environment.
Ooh, sense of
But that's my sense.
Really?
But anyways,
From each of the skeletons, you retrieve a gold rib. by your estimation, the ribs would be worth... Where the fuck is it? 5 gold pieces. In addition, from the pile
5
of
gold
robes,
each, or
from the pile of robes, you find a small bag-like item,
Okay.
you know, satchel-sized, and a stone.
What kind of magic does the stone have on it?
The stone is definitely transmutation. The bag is...
Do I need to be listing this stuff, or is someone else listing this stuff for the loot crate?
I'm listening.
Okay.
And the bag is... Come on, compendium! There we go. The bag is conjuration.
A bag of conjuration?
Well, the spell school that the bag is enchanted with is the conjuration school.
Okay.
Without an identify spell, you won't get more specific than that. But you have a stone of the transmutation school. The ribs appear to have been transmuted, and then you have a bag from the conjuration school.
We'll found some good gold ribs here. Don't eat them, Dalen.
Oh, good, I was hungry.
I just said don't eat them.
No, it's the like currency kind of gold, not those ribs.
Got a bag with some kind of magic on it, and a stone heavily aspected towards transmutation. I think we can assume this is the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, well, good. Now we can go by this place and call it a day.
Ash will thumb over across the room. You know you got one more door, right?
Yeah, plus we have to find leader, man.
He seems very good at finding traps.
So you got a secret door over here in the corner.
Dylan will go and open the door with the hi-ya.
Oh, look. The princess is leading the way for once.
Anything magical in this room?
You guys have already searched that room. There was no magical.
Okay.
There are no items resonating to you that you have not already looted from that.
Okay, I'm gonna check the room that
Walking through, you are not noticing anything. I don't believe you notice anything magical in there either. Let me double check, however, because I could be wrong. No magic on the in there with the corpse or anything.
Okay.
Okay. People joining Dylan or?
Yeah, I'll join Dylan.
Yeah, I'll hold the rear.
Okay. I have opened the way.
This is the way.
Derek, can you move me?
Yeah, I got you. Myself anyway.
Wait, where's Gant?
Out of the server, that's right.
Oh,
Internet is very spotty.
Tap in on the back and be like, it's going to be okay. I will take very good care of you.
Okay. So this is the cavern portion.
Oh. A secret area within a secret area that's arguably within a secret area.
I'm sure this is basementception.
I haven't seen anything like this since the Flat Tomb. Which was really a hemisphere.
Let's see. You see some stone stairs that go down, and at the base of the stairs you can see glowing light from what appears to be torches. The walls themselves are slimy and moist.
Moist.
Again, but slower.
Moist.
Moist. Mmm.
Though you do see some straw matting in places to make it less slick.
Fair enough. Alright. He will go down.
Well, take your movement.
Did I just go on the stairs?
Yeah. You should be able to walk.
I know, I'm not in a wheelchair. He said you should be able to walk, and I said, I know, I'm not in a wheelchair.
My point is, you can move your token into the area.
Okay.
The stream might need a shift pin.
Let me make sure I'm moving the ample movement! Oh, then that's good. Oh, nope, that's not good. Your laptop is so weird.
It's a Chromebook, not a laptop, that's why.
Oh, he's using a Chromebook.
If you only paid $200 for it, that's probably exactly what he's using, yes.
I thought they were a little bit more expensive.
Thank you very much.
He's talking about the laptop.
Yeah, but he said it was a Chromebook. It's not a Chromebook. It is a Windows PC.
For a second there, I was like, there's a cat on the map. But that was Greg's. Greg's picture.
I've not seen anything so far. Aside from earth and stone.
Yes, can I have some more potatoes and veggies? The gravy! Oh, dear gravy, please.
Are there any mushrooms or fungus in here?
Well, you take the potatoes and then I'll take what's left.
There's a little bit of moss, but again, the area looks, at least this part looks like it's been worked and cleaned up some.
Okay. You see anything up there, Dalen?
Some more caves. Ooh.
How burnt down is that torch over there?
It's lit.
Well, I get that, but does it look like it's been burning for a while?
Does it look like it's been burning for a while?
Investigation.
Not my strong suit. I don't think.
I've got to admit that I'm incredibly proud of her for agreeing to go down into a dank, creepy area.
I'm trying to think about it, but if you keep mentioning it, we're gonna have some problems, homie. Oh yeah, I don't get it, man.
Yeah, you have no clue. It's a torch.
Did people want to go beforehand or anything like that?
On all my rolls on roll 20, the D20's been a 1.
Sierra, hang on a second. What was that, Greg?
Did anyone want to go before Gant, like Kyoki, Ash, or Serena?
Well, Ash is sticking to the back.
And
Serena's in mark mode, so she's definitely sticking to the back.
Yeah, Kyoki, did you want to go first? Or, before Gant?
Sure, I'll go first.
Okay. But before Gant, So, don't know how far you want to go.
You still have your, what is it?
My teacup?
Your...
Yeah, I can reuse my spoon.
Your my teacup.
Oh, yeah. So are we continuing forward?
Oh,
Yeah.
Can't move much past Dalen.
To move again.
Yeah, it would be you're not in combat, so you can just let me know you want to move.
Oh, yeah. Gonna move.
Move your character, not yourself.
Oh. Uh-huh.
No.
I was moving, but then I popped back to place.
Well, try it again.
There we go.
Okay, you are entering that cavern. Everybody else can take their movement while I look this up.
Alright, I will move you to me then.
Okay, Kyoki has headed towards technically towards a different cavern, so I'll describe both. Yeah, Kyoki has wandered into a different cavern.
He remembers from his childhood, perhaps a song that he and Dylan made up about the GM.
The GM and the
not
DM.
rolling?
Tris is the DM and David is the GM.
Okay, so it's the GM.
Okay.
Okay, Kyoki. You see an uneven, naturally formed cavern that is about 20 feet in diameter. And something that I have to look up.
Sorry.
Hey, it's not my fault you chose to split the party.
At least it wasn't me this time. It technically wasn't me last time either, but you know. No. Yeah, I got my spoon. You can make it a little sweet.
I made it very.
Okay, good. Well, okay, correction. White people sweet or black people sweet? There is a difference.
Okay.
There really is.
Something wet and moist drops on you from above.
Ew.
I had this happen to me once. You just need a towel.
You take a big 1 acid damage as your clothing starts to hiss and burn.
Oh, doesn't get a mold spot?
Oh.
You okay, Kiki?
Something acidic is falling from the ceiling over here. I will look up.
With your dark vision, you are not able to discern anything from the rock face.
Is it dark vision or can I just be in the dark?
The area you are... Dark vision does not usually let you see color. Well, I'm taking it back. You're in an area of dim light from where you're standing, I believe. So... that would allow you to discern there is there's a faint greenish discoloration among the rocks above you.
Yeah, well, it says I can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical.
Yes.
Is that dark vision, or is that like...
It
just says I see normal.
Yeah, it's like you have your warlock thing gave you dark vision.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Either way, you're in dim light here, so you are able to see the green discoloration mixed in with the rocks. That is continuing to drip on you.
Okay, I will step away from it.
Well, it's basically the roof of this cavern.
Should have brought an umbrella.
Well, remember, Kiki, everything can be solved with fire and lightning.
I wouldn't recommend that.
While you are dealing with that, Dylan, the cavern you are looking at is roughly circular, naturally formed from the rocks. It's about 20 feet in diameter. There is nothing of note in here.
Alright, I will continue on.
Okay, you guys are taking another movement phase.
It looks like there's some kind of maybe wood.
If you guys are taking another movement phase, Kyoki takes another big 1 damage.
Yeah.
As the acid continues to burn.
Kyoki, where are you going?
Apparently he's checking the cavern, so you already checked.
Are you having difficulty moving me?
Yes, for some reason it's...
Well, why don't you look at that? Hold on, guys.
Thank you.
Hold on. I see some.
Oops. Good one.
What is it?
I'll narrow my eyes and try to identify the beings that I am seeing down there.
You see them. They see you.
Roll for initiative.
Yep.
Oh, they just open combat? Okay.
Yeah, they are not here to negotiate based on, everything that's gone up to this point.
They don't even know me, though.
Yeah, came in through the front door. They're not fond of people doing that.
Are they spirits? Is that what they are?
Ooh, 6 stunt points.
Well, that's really nice.
Well, let's go see.
I didn't minimize my sheet. I just minimized my sheet. You just minimize it. Is it a 1? Did I roll a 1?
No.
Oh my god,
You
first time I
got,
did
you
roll
got
a...
6 stunt points as well.
Oh, I want to call a murder of crows.
I don't think that's something you can do.
I know, this was Dragon Age.
Okay. Initiative stunt points. You can 2v1 as stand-in, but you may attack the foe with a ready weapon. If your ally attacks the same foe in return, they gain advantage on the attack. Blazing action. Convert a single action other than an attack into a free action. This action cannot generate stunt points. Or you can do any of the other ones. I'm going to do blazing action. Do I have to name the action?
Let me double check.
It didn't specify.
Stunt points. You said blazing action.
Yeah.
Convert a single action other than attack into a free action. This action cannot generate stunt points.
So,
I would rule that as you have to let me know what you're converting.
May I make a recommendation?
Go ahead.
If you have any spell casting ability, casting a spell is a separate action than attacking.
I know. That's what I was going to say.
Is everybody's initiative in? Because I still see Sierra at 0.
Oh, mine was 14 something.
When I clicked on the thing for her, it sent it to my POG for some reason.
Okay, I see it.
So
it sent it to your POG because you are still clicked on your POG, probably.
Yeah. So.
All right, I want to use my stunt points for quick.
Which one? Oh, you need me to reopen it?
Yeah, it was quick action. Quick action, evasive action, quick position,
and lightning speed.
And lightning speed. You gotta use up all my points.
Okay.
Okay, wow. What's this ready action before combat then?
Yeah, I'll tell you, you get 1 ready before combat.
You get to make a ready action.
I want to charge a spell.
Okay, you can ready a spell, so you have it ready to go. You can't actually launch it.
Well, no, yeah, that's why I said charge it. Well, ready a spell. Charge a spell. I'm not launching it. I'm charging it.
Okay.
Charging my attack. And then let me pick the spell so I know in advance.
Kind of important.
Oh, wait. Hold on. No.
I swear, if there are side effects to what you're about to do.
Well, she can't launch it yet, so.
I am going to ready or charge Fireball, and I will let the party know that I'm doing such a thing. But don't I got a thing where I can protect up to like X amount of people, or like they only take half damage if they end up in my radius?
If you spend sorcery points, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna, if anybody moves into the area of effect, I will spend sorcery points to make sure that they don't take that much damage.
Okay. That's what you got readied.
And of course I let the party know, so that way if they do go in there willy-nilly...
Are they 30 away from us?
They're about 40.
Okay. I think my thing is going to be casting a spell. Pasha's Hideous Laughter will likely be what I'm holding for that.
Okay.
Now, for the tea. To please your future in-laws, you must demonstrate a sense of dignity. No? No points for the reference.
I have no idea what you're saying.
I heard mumble mumble.
Okay. For their turn, you guys are enveloped in darkness. Whoop.
Ha
Wait, what happened to my turn? God damn it.
Their initiative is higher than yours.
Oh, my initiative is 18.17.
Yeah, his
That's not what was on here.
Remember you said it
I expected him to correct it.
Ah. Okay.
I can't be held responsible if he didn't correct it.
True.
You Sierra's for her.
Yes, because I was told hers was wrong.
Yeah.
And I had to go find it.
Anyway.
Okay.
Well. Seeing as these guys are apparently about to hit us.
Well, you don't know that.
They look angry.
Hmm.
And they're bad guys. And Fargo's the type who shoots first and asks questions later.
It didn't work so well for Han Solo. I'm just saying.
Greedo.
No, in that instance, it worked out very well for Han Solo. In hindsight, shooting first worked very well for him. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay. I'm going to pop up my legs, pop out the crossbow. Oh. I don't get my sneak attack bonus then.
You do not get your sneak attack.
God damn it. Dylan, go run down there and stand next to that guy. Distract him with your female charm.
I'm good, but thank you.
That was worth a shot.
Plus, it said, damn, now I gotta start over. Plus, I'm gonna pretend to be the princess that you say I am.
And I will use my psychic blades. So I'm going to mark off my use of bardic inspiration.
Yep.
Pew! Please let me at pew.
Let's see. The only guy you can see is that one.
Actually, I can see all three of them. I can see three of them.
Well, okay. You should only. That's because you have Sierra's line of sight.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Sierra back for a second. No, not Sierra's line of sight.
Oh, I know what happened. It's because of how I drew the lines on the wall.
Okay. I can control L myself. I
That
didn't
line
think I could
is
do that.
one. This one.
That's it. Because based on where the wall is, you can only if you follow the line here, you should only be able to see him.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
And I'm counting him as having half cover, but you still rolled high enough to hit him. So he takes 18. Anything else?
I'm going to step forward 10 feet and cast Asha's Hideous Laughter. Did I ever tell Hey, Gant, did I ever tell you the stand-up bit about the Minister of Culture?
Pretty sure.
That guy was so fat. How fat was he?
Doesn't it work if they're fat? I'm pretty sure my dad's not fat.
He's definitely not fat.
Yeah. Minister of Culture? I had no idea.
I have not kept this a secret.
I don't think you mentioned it yet.
Advertise.
Since meeting Fargo.
I say, yeah, you have not mentioned it to Belland. You've meant, Fargo knows, but remember, he's pretending not to be himself.
Oh, yeah. I know. It's like, I'm pretty sure you should know that.
DC 15. Wisdom save. Okay, so that one is down.
To please your future in-laws. We went to cheers.
Why is it a light color? Is it like...
Happy Valentine.
Okay, so he's dead. Alright, that brings it to their turn.
It doesn't taste bad.
And is this when the darkness appears?
This is when the darkness will appear, yeah. Again, I'm making another wisdom save for this guy, do two other things that will be going off at the same time. He's still down, so I only get to drop one darkness. Which one would be more useful to them? There, okay. So they will drop this darkness. So anybody in that purple sphere is enveloped in darkness.
Oh, great.
Never fear.
Dang it, navigation by touch is a pain.
Follow the sound of my voice.
No, dude, it's a siren.
Does it sound sexier in the dark?
No, but Dylan looks sexier in the dark.
Is that a joke? Like, because I'm fugly in the light or something like that?
Wow. Are you sensitive about your look?
Belland, play nice with the others.
I'm a little vain. But she's gonna laugh.
Oh, wait. Triss, I'm sorry. I realized I forgot one thing on my turn.
Personally, I prefer Dalen in the light myself.
What's a D20?
My narcolepsy.
Okay.
I'm wide awake.
Oh, at least when she's not trying to kill me.
What? When do I? Well, see, try is such a strong word.
I didn't say you trying to kill me wasn't fun.
Good key, princess.
And dude, my wee little cripple. And dude.
Oh, my poor crippled body. You might have to carry me to bed one of these nights.
That will never happen. So you don't have to worry about that.
As the healer, I'd expect that to be on my shoulders.
Most definitely. My time is too important.
Why would the healer?
What about the healer?
What?
What?
Yep.
Huh.
Farron was very good with carrying you to bed. He's strong, strapping. What else is that thing that most people look for in a man?
Pink haired.
Pink haired. I mean, the best pink hair ever this side of the mountains.
I'd say making me blush, but right now there's no way to confirm that. Hmm.
He's
Let's
gonna go
see.
with what he can see. So.
There isn't anything natural, or else I'd be able to see through it.
Oh, for a second there, I thought you were talking about your pink hair. I was going to be like, pull your pants down.
Are you propositioning me, Dalen?
You said what, David?
Are you propositioning me?
No, not at all. But, you know how my tutor likes things that are like, natural.
Oh.
I'm just confirming for her.
I feel like this is about to get very bad for both of us.
Well, if she ever puts you through a art class and you need a model.
Okay, anybody who is touched by the orange line.
Do I need to queue up the blood-curdling scream from Ghost Academy?
Has to make me a dexterity saving throw.
1 moment, please.
Luckily, the fact that you can't see the attack coming does not fuck up your ability to make the saving throw.
Wouldn't that give us... That doesn't give us disadvantage?
I'm gonna double check, but I do not believe darkness gives you disadvantage on dex saves.
Huh! I would think that'd totally be a thing.
Can I use counterspell?
You have to see the spell to counterspell it.
Is it not a vocal component as well?
For his, no.
Then can I use shield?
Shield does not work on a dex save.
No.
Now, you do have partial cover thanks to Matt, so that gives you a bonus.
Oh, well, by that token...
Yes, you also have partial cover.
You're welcome.
She has half, I'm giving you 3/4 for the wall.
Okay.
I'm double checking to make, but I do not believe that being blinded negates your ability to make a saving throw. And of course, I can't find the goddamn. Automatically fails any ability check. This is not an ability check. So, yeah, you can still make your save.
Okay.
You have to make our saves, Jeremy.
I made both of our saves.
That's what he did. Okay, so all 3 of you made your saving throw, which means you take 15 lightning damage.
He used lightning against me, the Queen of Lightning?
He did!
How dare!
How dare he?
At least you assume it's a he. You didn't see them because darkness.
How dare they?
Well, if they're a he, they're about to be female, and if they're female, they're about to be a he.
Let's see. What else I got? Got a spiritual weapon attack. Spiritual weapon.
You lose.
15? Okay.
I believe 17 hits your AC.
Yeah!
Not you,
No, this from the lightning.
yeah. Okay, yeah, that does hit Sierra's AC.
Even the whatchamacallins,
The what?
the stump points.
Yes, even with the stunt points, that connects.
Oh damn!
Did you already mark off your 15, or do I have to do that?
Oh, I haven't marked it.
Yeah,
off.
I marked it off for her.
Okay, and you take an additional 10 as something cold jabs into your side in the darkness. I've marked off the 10.
Everybody, look away.
And then I need... What is this? This is...
Don't lose it.
Are you guys there? It looks as if you're being fried with lightning and stabbed right now.
Yeah, you're the only one who can see it, Kyoki. And I need a wisdom saving throw from Fargo and Dylan.
Had to be wisdom. Couldn't be a charisma save. Couldn't be a
I
death save.
forgot Brian was even playing.
Oh. You see, you're gonna regret
Well, I'm
that
not
once you
running
find out that Kyoki is really Popo.
So I'm trying my best to not go running into rooms throwing lightning and fireballs.
Need one for Dylan, too.
Oh, you need one for Dylan as well.
Yes.
I like how your image changed whenever you put it on me. You should just keep your sheets up. I feel like that would be so much easier for you. You can crank that finger up all you want.
Be easier for me?
It would certainly be faster for the rest of us.
It would be easier for me if you brought your computer home.
I thought about it, but I had too many bags with me already. And then originally I wasn't going to play. But I did promise you. I was just hoping you wouldn't hold me to it. And I could just go curl up in bed. Plus my child kept me up last night.
Okay.
By my child, I mean you.
Hey, I was slightly concerned that the power wasn't going to come back on and we were going to freeze to death.
Okay. Fargo takes 14 necrotic. Dylan takes 7.
I would have froze to death in the comforts of my sleep, so that would have been okay.
Death is one of the most scared ways of dying.
I would have been oblivious because I would have been asleep. I wouldn't have noticed the difference.
Okay.
Long enough to die.
Given the time, I'm going to finish out the round and then we can call it for the week.
Okay.
Alright, that is all of my turns. Again, anybody in the purple circle is enveloped in darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Ash is going to hold because he can't get through you guys very easily. Brings us to Gant. Through, for the record, moving through another person's square, if they are allied, counts as difficult terrain.
I don't have to move, thankfully, because I'm going to help from the back. First off,
just be aware you can't see your allies right now either.
That's fine. Dispel magic on the cloud.
Yes.
Okay. Dispel, I believe, does not have to make a roll.
If it's level 3 or lower, it doesn't have to make a roll.
Yeah. Yeah, So the cloud is gone. Mark off that mana.
Oh,
Alright,
excellent.
he just slashes through it for comedic effect, for cinematic effect. I don't technically see any enemies, because they're all behind people. So I will do... can I see how Fargo is doing, though?
Not from your current position, because there's walls in the way here, as I can tell.
Right.
Yeah, there's definitely a wall between you two.
No, that wouldn't fit. Well, yeah, he'll try. So I get 15. Could Gant hypothetically fit over there?
Yeah, you can fit in that space.
Okay.
It's tight, but you can do it. That's why it counts as
He'll
difficult.
kind of shimmy his way there. Oh,
10, 20,
hello.
30.
As I'm basically going to the end of the round.
No, I was counting his difficult movement.
Yeah.
And then taking the blade again. Focusing more energy, I'll spend a sorcery point. For Quicken.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. I don't think I can do that. Curses. Yeah, because if you do a bonus spell, you can't do. You can only do like first, second, or lower.
Second level or below. Yeah, you can. If you do
Curses.
2 spells in a turn, the second spell one of the spells cannot exceed second level.
Curses.
Way down. Way down.
So what do these things look
I'll fit it
like?
one day.
Is he a person?
Oh, do you want me to drop images? I can drop images.
Yeah, because at the moment I'm assuming they're all human.
They are not all human.
Okay.
Yeah, bad. I wonder what that.
Sorry,
You have
look up a spell
two-
real quick.
2 orcs, a hob. I'm sorry, you have 3 orcs and a hobgoblin.
Okay.
I'll bounce back tomorrow.
1 second, as I'm copying stuff for David, while you figure out what you're doing.
Yep, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and go with Kyoki because this might take a little bit.
Technically, you
Doesn't have
guys
to
haven't seen
load
this
that.
one yet, but I'm putting it in anyway. The hobgoblin appears to be the biggest and meanest of the bunch.
Another hobgob?
A biggie, baddie hobgoblin, yes.
Oh, he must be the boss. I now very much regret not having saved a free action to talk to the hobgoblin.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna be doing.
Which one's the hobgoblin?
The hobgoblin is the one who's back here.
Ah, right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're the one Ludwig must have told us about. You must be the boss.
San Ballet is the name. This is my cell you have infiltrated.
Oh.
We could have been friends.
So yours.
Unlikely, knife-eared wench.
That answers the Skavor question.
They don't like elves.
But how can he see my ears from all the way up here?
I
I can smell your class from back here.
about to say that. Yeah.
The elf was so loud. daughter in the dark.
And you guys haven't exactly been quiet for the last 2 hours. You've been banging around my house.
Hey.
If I may, why didn't you ambush us?
I just did.
Earlier,
Really?
not now.
Bush.
On the off chance you didn't find your way down here.
Okay, well maybe you don't kill me because I'm not an elf. I'm just a
You know
human.
too much.
Hey, I'll join the cause. Can I roll deception?
On your turn.
I will cast Quickened Vicious Mockery
Okay.
on the gentleman up front.
Like an elven
This
princess.
one.
Okay. I believe that's a saving throw on my part.
Yes, that is Wisdom. Your DC is 16.
That might be stabilized the more.
Yep.
Okay, 2d4. 7 Psychic, and disadvantage on next attack.
Okay. It was gonna be
As
so
they
great.
hear
I was
some
gonna get
kind
double
of-
darkness. You guys would have been fucked.
Isn't it like Double Rainbow?
Alright, I believe that's all your stuff.
Correct.
Alright, Kyoki, way in the back.
Okay. Oh, well. Excuse me. Excuse me. Difficult terrain. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Hang on, I gotta fix Sierra's damage.
What? I don't take more.
No, you take less.
No, excuse me. Excuse me. Alright.
I forgot about your ring.
Oh yeah.
I'll walk over to Milan and be like, so,
Whoa.
I say, so, what is going on here? Who are these? Who are
Brian,
these
moving through
adorable
other people's
things?
hexes counts as double.
Yeah, no. I think that put me exactly at 40.
Well, no, it would have been
So you
5,
so
10...
he was back here, so 5.
I'm gonna say I was right here.
Right, so
If
You
you're
guys-
pinging, we're not seeing it.
right
Okay.
here.
Okay, yeah, that's
I
effectively
was
where I'm
right
counting
there.
from.
I went up.
So
I went
40
up
would
and
have
I
been
went
next to
through,
Sierra.
Okay. I'm gonna say I went. Okay. So that put me like right here.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. I was like, who? I
People.
was like,
These nice people are elf racists, which I am very much pro elf racism.
Fey racist, actually.
What was that?
Fey racist, actually.
Oh, Fae. Fuck the Fae.
oh,
Pretty sure you probably have.
I'm trying to negotiate with terrorists.
yeah. Well then, I say, well then, Mister, I assume you are a. I'm not exactly that familiar with your people.
Mine? Or
Shit, forgot about that.
No, I know your people. Your people live in wheelchairs. I'm
That
talking
makes
about theirs. What did he say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. Well then,
Right.
we humbly apologize. We humbly apologize for going for rifling through your house. We were told that there were terrible things going on here and that people were dying, and that's rather inconvenient.
People talk too much. You need to do a better job of hiding the bodies. I'll make a note.
All right. A connoisseur. On that we can agree. Your men are rather sloppy.
Oh, by the way, Brian,
Might we exchange notes?
when you entered that hex, make me a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was fun.
Wasn't it?
That burp was like.
I can't believe
He's.
Can you actually roll decent for once?
Oh, I'll roll that
Probably
damage
not.
too. Okay. I'll just do it that way.
Dang, forgot a bit of things, huh?
Yep, of course you can't.
Okay. So, as you're speaking, a swarm of spectral bats starts chewing at you. You take... Is that 13? 18 necrotic damage and 3 acid damage from that slime that got you, last in the other room. So a total of 21 damage.
Okay.
Still haven't
I'm,
done about the slime?
I'm going to use my reaction to
Terminate repayment of slime.
say fuck that.
You can reduce the necrotic. You can't reduce the acid.
Okay, that's all I care about.
Okay, so 18 becomes 9, so that's a total of 12 damage.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what your race is, but they're rather dicks.
We learn from the best.
Not exactly sure who the best is, but
Ask the bitch next to you.
Hey,
hey,
I've been called worse things.
it was like, excuse me, that bitch pays me.
I
Whoa!
don't, though. Am I supposed to be paying you?
oh shit!
Unless you.
You pay, I'll look at her and smile, and it's like, you pay me in ways that you don't understand.
I'm concerned now.
Oh,
I
so
don't-
you're an elf fucker. Got it.
I don't want you to be like, that's 800 yen.
Okay, it's
Hey,
this
come
guy
on,
who's
say,
talking
oh.
about that, right?
Yeah.
I don't have 800 yen to pay you.
I'll be like,
I'm gonna say, wait a sec. He's gonna look at her, and then he's gonna look at him. He's like, excuse me, I have standards.
Again, not offended.
I'm gonna say, and it's not supposed to be offended. It's just that I'm not that keen on interbreeding.
So you taking a turn or what?
Trying to see what I can do because I believe that they are just outside of my reach. Let me
Hold
see.
till
Trying
after.
trying to see if there's anything that allows me to be able to get any extra movement. I'm not seeing any hit die that are allowing me to do so.
The only thing you have that I know that does that is dash.
And that's a bonus action or a regular action?
Normally it's a regular action. I don't know if Duelist changed that for you.
Let's see.
That said, from where you're standing, your movement is currently quartered thanks to Spirit Guardians. And your party blocking the way.
Huh. Actually? Nah, that was... does walking into that walking into that circle count as a attack?
No, it's just an effect that if you're in that radius, that happens.
Okay.
What if you're already in that radius?
If you start your turn in the radius, the same thing. If you enter the radius
Okay,
or start
yeah,
the
I
turn within
have
the red
nothing.
radius, that you should be able to see.
Yeah, I don't have anything that allows me to move. Okay, fuck it. Spell cast.
I mean, lit. Sometimes when you're not being mean.
Hmm?
She said you have charming wit when you're not being mean.
Who's being mean? I'm nothing but nice to you.
Yeah, you're sometimes mean.
Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. Never mind. I have a spell. Bonus action. Yay. All right. Expeditious retreat. allows me to cast dash,
Okay.
which I will cast dash.
That's one of your 2 spells.
And then I'm going to him in the face.
Okay, you the minion in the face. Or attempt to.
I must say. And I will hit him in the face with bumping blade.
You get 2 of them.
Make it 2 of them.
Here, just asked how big her fireball is. I sized her breast out with my hands and showed her. I felt like that needed to be
Okay,
transcribed.
20 does hit, but it does not. It is not by more than 10.
Okay, works for me. Sends him flying back into the other guy, though.
Mm-hmm.
What fireballs I know.
And then he takes an extra 5 collusion.
So 15.
Total of 15.
Okay.
As he slams into whoever this crazy bitch is with the skull.
Yep.
I'm taking up.
Bumps back into her. She staggers, but we'll make a save. But I'm pretty sure she'll stay up.
That's in the other room.
We'll go with strength. Yeah, she's good.
Okay. That's all I got.
Okay. That brings us to Dylan and her fireball.
I throw fireball.
Okay.
Yep, that may have been the wrong button. Sorry. Whoops.
Which one did that? What did you just cast?
I just put the description rather than the attack. What level would you like to cast that now?
I guess 3, because I think that's the highest level I can go.
Alright.
I didn't ask how.
You should
didn't
have
ask the
control of
size
that
of the
circle
ball.
to maneuver it so we know where you're dropping it.
Nope, you're fine. This is my circle?
That is your circle, yeah. And I'm marking off 5 mana for your fireball. There you go.
I can't move it.
You
The circle won't.
Here, hold on.
Hold on.
You should have control over it.
I'm not going to move because of the
Wall?
walls.
Okay. Well, where are we putting it?
If you move it a little bit more in the direction you just moved it.
You could probably ping where you want the center
That's
to
it,
be.
just ping it for me.
There we go.
Give me a ping.
Right there. Right, right there.
Okay.
And of course, don't forget, I cast a sorcerer spell to make sure that,
So mark off.
anybody...
That's, how many sorcery points is that?
Hold on, let me pull back up my sheet. I want to say 1, but I could be wrong. Oh, you want to know how many?
Dun, 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 dun.
You don't have it on my sheet. How many sorcery points?
Yeah, I do.
What is the thing called?
Your sorcery points are to the left of your
No,
spell.
you scroll down. We know how much this thing costs.
Oh, okay.
It's in the description.
What is the thing called, though?
Oh, so you just click on it and it shows up?
Yeah.
If you click on the name, it expands.
Oh, I didn't know that. I learned something new tonight.
Manifest Echo, Unleash Incarnation.
I think it's meta magic.
Oh. Well.
Yeah.
You already put it out.
Mm,
And you click that, and it shows up.
yeah.
Yeah, you have the fact that you gain meta magics, but you didn't list what meta magics you have.
It's in there.
Action surge.
And that one. Yeah.
No.
not warcaster. Observant.
Oh, here we go.
It's
It's under font of magic for some reason.
because that's where it lists. That's where in the player's handbook where they tell you what abilities you get.
Oh, okay.
When you cast a careful spell, everybody in the radius automatically makes their saving throw.
It's 1 sorcery point.
And it's 1 sorcery point. Okay, so it costs you 1 sorcery point, and Brian automatically counts as making his saving throw, so Brian takes 13 damage instead of 26.
Sorcery points. Oh, you already took one from me?
I just did, yeah. And I just marked 13 off of Brian.
Sorry, Kiki.
It's okay. It's not like I can die.
I'm pretty sure I smell bacon. You smell bacon?
I definitely smell it.
And because you started your turn, I need another wisdom save.
Oh wait, I want to move.
Too late. You still target your turn there. You got to make the wisdom save.
Oh well, that's true.
She closed her sheet.
I did close my sheet.
Well,
It
whose
was like
fault is that?
I thought we were done here.
I
I felt lied to.
14.
14. That is enough to take half.
And then I want to move.
1 second. Okay, so you take 11 necrotic.
Get me out of here.
And your movement is the first 5 feet of movement is halved. So I will mark off your 11. There you go. And now you may move.
I'm going to move past Fargo.
Your movement is quartered in that direction thanks to people being in the way and going deeper into the radius.
That's fine, because I'm just trying to move out of the way.
Well, you're going to have to move yourself, so we'll see if you can get there and if it's out of the way.
Like there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's in the wall.
Am I?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like a bit of space there.
As I see how the wall juts out there.
Okay.
And you just put yourself in the same hex as now you're in the same hex as Fargo.
I've got to move myself so that she can...
Yeah.
You want to sit on my lap?
Yeah, I'll just crawl into your lap.
Okay, so you two are sharing a hex.
Yeah.
Cool.
Giddy up, horsey.
And the last action of the round, Farron.
Okay. I will run to where Dalen was. And I believe you said the hobgoblin is the person right there.
He's the orange-looking dude who's actually unique-looking. He's that's the guy.
And Farron will be kind of glaring daggers at him when he gets to where Dalen was. For those that can see him, there will be he will essentially blur out with a...
I keep forgetting that.
With a tiny bit of disruption on the ground as he reappears.
At some point, I'm going to actually remember your ring.
Reappears behind this guy.
Can you explain how you teleported?
Misty Step.
Okay. And where did you teleport from?
From here.
Okay, so if it's that square, that square is part of the radius, so I will need a wisdom save.
Okay.
Okay, so you'll take half, but this, other than that, it doesn't affect you. Okay, so you take 6 necrotic.
Okay.
As the bats, kind of claw at you just as you're bamfing.
Okay, and I'll reappear in the middle of a spinning kick.
Okay.
I have no idea if that hits him or not.
He is going to throw up a magical shield, thus blocking that.
Okay. When I land, I'm going to go into a sweeping kick for the second attack.
His shield blocks that as well.
Okay. I will utilize the power of key points. That's key shield strike. That is different. Actually, no, I can't because there's no action for that, so never mind. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else?
This is
Mm-hmm.
it tastes half bad.
Big note, because outside of the monk stuff, I don't have any bonus action things, really.
Okay. So you done?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And that will end the round. And end the session for the night, because we're coming up on 11 o'clock.
Convenient timing.
I think so, yes. Maybe next time I'll actually remember to turn on the goddamn music.
That's why I was providing my own.
Yep. So, anybody need to say anything? Get anything off their chest? Rip me a new one? Now that you finally did get to the boss?
No.
Pretty good.
I should have picked apples.
Wow, okay. 1% at a time, please?
Yep.
I feel very useful as a spellcaster, and I'm glad I chose a lot of overarching spells. Because, like, oh, this effect, dispel magic. We need serious hearing, cure wounds. Oh, this is bad. I got some distraction magic. So. But overall, this is very interesting.
I'm a little disappointed you had
Especially-
Dispel loaded, but other than that... Like, between you and Matt, you took out the main, terrain advantage I had.
I mean, in theory, they can always recast it.
No, they can't.
Oh, it's one of those. Gotcha.
They can do it once per short rest.
Yeah.
And Matt took down the other one.
Oops.
It's okay.
And
I still got
see,
options, and you
this-
guys are definitely hurting, so it's not like I got,
Oh yeah.
I just expected the darkness to last another round.
Oh no, completely fair. But overall, this is very fascinating, especially the alchemist. That's like, huh? They created a philosopher's stone? Huh.
Possibly.
Fascinating.
Well, something I'm uncertain about is if the Philosopher's Stone is a big deal for this world. That's something I'm wondering about.
Well, don't forget, it's not necessarily like as Tristan said. It isn't as big as like Full Metal Alchemist Philosopher's Stone, but still, it's pretty much like you could turn anything into gold. It's wood. You could turn into gold. Like you, sure, you have to wait a little bit of time, but you have pretty much infinite gold you can do. But yeah, this is very fascinating.
Well, hopefully you'll still feel 2 in 2 weeks when we actually complete the house and get to part 2.
And you get to keep the house.
Well, that's between you and the city.
Look, I am not against using my connections to get this house. It's just at that point, then it's not really.
I think it's.
Yeah.
I think that it's as Tristan said. That's on you and the city. You're gonna have to remember that.
There is a way. Who knows?
I'm not telling you no. I'm just saying you actually gonna have to talk to the appropriate people.
Yep. In the ever eternal words, you can certainly try.
And that's assuming you make it out of this, creepy cave basement thing.
Oh, we're definitely. I made it out of one basement. I can make it out of this one.
And, assuming Brian doesn't melt because he never gets around to putting out that acid.
Yeah, I do have a question. Do I get a card for essentially blocking for Gant at such low HP?
If you would like a card, I can award you a card for that, yes.
Oh,
It is certainly heroic enough to be worthy of one.
I only bring that up because it's like it seemed to have been something you usually just kind of throwing out for. I know she didn't throw it out when I did it.
Well, I was busy dealing with 15 other things. It's like, if you would like a card, I certainly agree you can take one for that.
Okay. Judging by this encounter with the Scavor, Farron's definitely not liking them, or at least this particular guy.
Well, you're not supposed to like them.
They don't want to be liked. They want equality, but they want it, and several other things. But but I've got to get going. Thank you very much, Trish. This was fun. So I shall catch you all later.
Yep.
Good night.
Yep. Good night, everybody.